Alright. Tokyo's now live. Tweet. What the? Why is Simp trending in Australia? What? What? Okay, why not? Sure, have fun with that. Selenia, welcome. Had to refresh twice? Jesus, that's a bit rough. How you doing tonight? I seem a bit tired. I have not been feeling the best all day. I've had a headache for most of it. It's been unpleasant. Apart from that, how you been? How's the stuff and things? Just gonna start off exploring what servants on the... You are the what? Oh my. Where did that come from? Okay.
It's time to
I'm being dueled. Your new work schedule. Oh god. How's that going for you?
Launch detected.
Lucas, welcome. Do you have any golden foes? I do. So very close. Look at those stats. Those stats. Continue the murdering. I shall in a second. We must murder an entire nation. There is no side like genocide. Oki. Yalumi, welcome. Alright. I'm just investigating if there's anything I want to particularly level right now. I suck. Fair enough, Oki. I'm well aware of that. What else we got? Raiko Lancer, I've apparently started. I should probably finish. If I kind of cared a bit more, I probably would. What am I running low on? Single target sabers, but I think... Hang on. There was a reason I stopped leveling you. Wait, you're a single target saber, right? That's why I started leveling you. Yeah. Why did I stop leveling you? There's a reason for it, I know it, but I can't recall, so I'm gonna keep leveling you. You see the Gerald Tam and Gerald Snow at the top of your friend list. There you go. I have not actually played the Smug account in a good long while. I'm still up to God of Dameron on that. You can tell I did the Halloween with that account. No, that's gonna be next year. I have been quite lazy. Just finished? Elderless, well done. No spoilers, please. Did you enjoy it? Haven't even watched the intro yet. The intro's good. Alright, so... Why did I stop leveling you? Oh, right, because I was out of... But now I have some. I'm raged, welcome. There we go. Naomi would be proud of me. You're welcome. I also have your insane form, it's great. S72. I bet I don't have enough Dragon Fangs for your skills, but I'll level them to what I can. Eat your greens, or in this case, silver. Start work shifts at 4 AM, 12, and 10. All three in one day, not jumping in between. That sounds disgusting. Selenial, what even is that? Thank you, Super. You should start Lost Belt 3. You should, it's pretty good. I don't know if you added... I may... Wait, Ellis, hold on. I may actually be able to add you. I believe I have space. I do indeed have the space. You are in luck. Great. 7, 8, and 9. Switch. Eldo, let's show off what you've got. You have a Saturnine. I'm a little jealous. In fact, I'm mostly jealous of your Saturnine, because I was unable to pull one. Wait. Friend request, what am I doing? Send friend request. Oki, no. How dare you. Play one really long Dark Souls fight. Jesus. Child with Noel. That's kind of funny. They don't Fable. And not just being too lazy to add people. I am all of these things. Alright. Oh, wait, no. We're not leveling. We're skilling. Except the poor level 13 bots. Daga Kotawadu. Where am I going again? Right. Oh, I suppose I should look up which of these is the one I should maybe level the most. That looks like a battery. Oh, okay, that is a battery, but it's a flat 30. I'll just level you to... Doesn't really matter, then it gives critical stars. Was it maybe 4 for now? He's 13 at 4. See, that's fine. I mean, I do... Well, you know what? I got plenty of them. Why not? Cucks a lot. I mean, he's a great single target. And I've got him MP2. So, I need more single target sabers. I don't know if I actually have another arts one that's single target. I have Nero, but she's AoE. Increased crit star absorption. I'll get that to 6 as well. I do appreciate his battery, but so far, not a fan of his skills. He just gains a shit ton of crit stars. Hell, even his third skill has to do with crit stars. Gain crit stars every turn for 3 turns, but it also will increase his crit damage. Huh. Is Urael not good enough for me? Urael is a single target archer. That is very different from a single target saber. Come on now. Now people looking at this. What part of the story am I at? I'll have to look up the section. I cannot recall. Besides, I should do more work on my SRs. Single target arts either way. No. Am I going to bring Urael against a Lancer? No, I'd rather bring a Saber. Just stall them to death. Well, I guess you're not wrong. That sounds dull. Wish you had a good Saber? Mordred, Nero. I actually don't know how good Lancelot is. I've never really used him myself. The only thing I remember about Lancelot is what I did to him in Camelot. The poor bastard. The mash Steno. Increase arts performance by 30% for 1 turn, which will activate first, then deals damage to the enemy. And will increase their damage taken for 5 turns. Why not? That's actually not too bad. Those can say it 666, that's fine. Dade, welcome. NTR a lot. What MP level? He's 2. So he's jumped up from 900% NP damage to 1,200, which is pretty significant. Alright. So, Oki, in answer to your question, I'm at section 9. It's not one of those servants that are best used when you don't have a cohesive min-max comp or are forced to take a step back because of fight gimmicks. It's still nice to have. I don't know, I just gotta go through my SRs at some point and start leveling them. I need more options in my Caldea. Alright, so... Yes, basically I did just defeat Sparty. Lotto in about 2 weeks. I am sitting at 58 golden fruit, 44 silver. I will not have enough. I actually have enough to do a pull. And Dion for your gold sabers. I need to level those. Who's the banner? Ooh. The most troublesome fight in this lost belt. No spoilers. Fangs and Bones? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
For a second. For a second. Get off my screen. You're never being leveled. Man. Man. It does make sense. I am at the Chinese Lost Belt, and I did just summon a Chinese servant. But when you see Gold Assassin on a MHX rate-up banner, you kind of get your hopes up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. And then you face and taste severe disappointment. What's that noise? Either way. There we go, friend point summons. Can I do summons? I can go again. Imagine if I got Woo. Senpai.
新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。何でもはないが。
Just exchange the fragments? I am indeed. Alright, what do we got? Go again. And taste bitter disappointment. Again. For this young man Lee, that'd be funny. Oh, don't worry, it's not a servant at all. It's Ganda. Failed? Accurate. Rich, welcome. Alright. How many people here have cleared the Lost Belt? I think only Elderless so far. Chibi, welcome. I'm at section 9 and I'm loving the story so far. But anyway. I'm going to start reading now. I've got a massive cup of tea in front of me. Once again, we are graced by the presence of the Oda Cup. If I'm a bit slow and tired, it's because I've had a headache all day. I've not been feeling the best. Thankfully, it has gone down quite a bit. Just made your Ingwer tea. Ooh, here we go. Alright, one other thing. I have taken advantage of the Black Friday deals that were floating about, and I have more displays coming in. I got 2 of them. One I'll save as a surprise for when it comes in and I'll unbox it on stream. The other one, I finally got an Oda display. She's finally coming home. Alright. It's a good one too. Did I show you mine? Possibly, Sunil. Feel free to send me a link. Berserkers and Riders. What am I going to bring for that? Is that new Berserker? Ooh. How many Oda figures do I have? None, funnily enough. Alright. What do I want to bring here? Screaming Lancelot, man. Oh, there's something else I am missing, but you know what? I cannot recall what it is, so that's okay. Do I want to bond up Nito, though? I mean, it's nice, but I feel like I should be bonding up someone else. Nah, you know what, who cares? Let's dive in. What is that, Slaniel? Ooh, yeah, I remember this. That's a good one. American to beat up Berserkers. Oh, wait. Mordred, I thought you said you were going to make his knees give out or some such. Yeah, what of it? His knees aren't giving out at all. If anything, hitting him's only getting him more fired up. Honestly, it's kind of creeping me out. Now what? What are these ones, Selenial? I got one similar to that Saber one. Not the Jolter one, however. I know this is so much fun. He's got the will to fight out the wazoo. I knew it. You're actually a Berserker too, aren't you? Wouldn't surprise me. What a thrill, this adversity, this pain. I can feel indomitable strength welling up within me. Yeah, I know you can. You can do it, Spart. Don't cheer him on, boy. Why are Spartacus and the others arguing again? Beats me. What was that? If this keeps up, you won't last much longer. Alright, the poison is starting to get to me. I'm starting to get feverish. I feel you, MC. I've been feverish all day. It's no use. They don't even remember their draining master's magical energy. Where they're going, I'm going to end up collapsing before either of them. Damn it. Here we go. Stop, stop. Swimming collection from a minimalist artist. Jolter is from the 80s retro backgrounder. You should see all mine, Selena. I might, I don't know if I've got any photos on hand. Just expression. Figured you would be almost done with this lost belt by now. I don't know how far in I am, but I did do like 4.5 hours yesterday of solely this lost belt. Can I put in that one clip of Oh God, My Eyes from SpongeBob? Yes, I can. This is no time for fighting. We have an emergency. What's wrong? Neza. And Foe, what are you two doing here? What's going on? You're supposed to be keeping watch. Qing Liang Yu betrayed us. She stole the border. Holmes told me to keep this thing safe. The Spirit Origin Graph. Then they really did take the border.
It's a trap!
Just let them waltz in and steal our home base. How could you let this happen? Stop it, Mordred. Neza wanted to stay and fight just as much as you would have. But Holmes decided it was more important to make sure the Spirit Origin Graph stayed with me, obviously. Indeed, I imagine the enemy must have used the Shadow Border itself as a shield. A common tactic of oppressors to respond to rebellion is destroying what the rebels wish to protect. The hell are you being so calm for? I thought you were all worked up. The foe. Unfortunately, we can't use the Spirit Origin Graph by itself in this lost belt. Without the land's ley lines responding, there just isn't enough electricity to power it. I'm afraid not. Losing the border really is a tremendous blow. Even Da Vinci's tricks had to be performed inside it to work. Chen Shu Huang, that's it. Can you hear me? You prick. We can. This entire land is our garden. No noise or tumult within escapes our notice. Thought we had a deal. Indeed, we did. And were we a god, our word would be absolute. However, we are not a god, but human, and the ruler of this land. It's only natural that we would value our nation over a bargain. Thus, now that we know you are a threat to our people, we have no compunctions about taking your shadow border and wiping all of you out. What do you mean? Did we do something to the villagers? We see, so you are either oblivious or unconstrained. Then you lot truly are disciples of Confucius. Ah, now I get it. 2200 years later and you haven't changed a bit. No, if anything, you've gotten worse. This is going to be interesting. Remember Lost Belt 2 hit? People were farming soap like 3 hours after the maintenance ended. Those people were not reading story. What do you mean, Jinkei? Chen Shu Huang's mad that I went around teaching people to read and write. That's why we're getting slapped with the Confucian label. Confucians? Confucianism is all about 5 virtues. Justice, courtesy, wisdom, knowledge, and benevolence. It extols poetry, manners, and entertainment. And Chen Shi Huang, tyrant that the emperor is, hates everything about it. Our people live their lives in blissful ignorance. You and your Confucianism have led them astray. Here we go. They say ignorance is bliss. Confucianism is a malignant disease, and you, its epicenter. We must cut you out like a tumor, lest you spread further. Jesus. Are you truly so terrified of your citizens gaining knowledge, tyrant? Spidey with advance. Knowledge leads to doubt. Once people are trapped by such delusions, they inevitably begin comparing themselves to others and resent the world itself. Without such wicked individual egotism, this world can be paradise everlasting. No. Fuck off with that. It is through ignorance that our people live their lives in peace and health. And you arrogant Confucians would knowingly go about ruining that. So what, you want to keep your people from learning anything so it's easier to rule them? Why should we give two shits about that? Confucians run rampant in your world. How long has it ever remained peaceful? Humans who gain knowledge inevitably come to believe they are better than everyone else, which leads only to war, and all that creates is grief and sorrow. That is why such worlds cry out in such agony as to create a counterforce in the form of heroic spirits. We shiver just imagining such a hell. That's why the Age of Enlightenment exists and the revolutions. Jesus. Do you disagree? Go on then. Tell us how your world is so wonderful in the way people from all walks of life can share in the mutual bonds of misery. Well, we live and get to experience a whole bunch of shit. We suppose we could have tricked you out of your shadow border through more cunning means, but our disgust got the better of us. We must obliterate you and ensure that no trace is left behind. Oh, he's gonna kill the villagers. Oh, there we go, Zhang Yu. Huaji Zero, we have new orders for you. Destroy every last one of the Confucians. As you wish. Yeah, what's up, Jinkei? Should I apologize to you for taking pity on these people? Nah. Right, that's exactly the path we've made for ourselves. We own up to our mistakes and do our best to make them right. That means we can compromise and even forgive each other. And that is the one thing this world will never ever have. Okay. I was not expecting a boss fight, in all fairness. I did just deal with Spartacus. So that's a thing. I thought I'd be done with this before Quetzmas. I think it's like, what, a week or two before Quetzmas? Quetzmas is directly after this, I believe, so... We got time. Just use your rail. Well, if I have to, I'll come back with your rail, but for now, I'll make do with what I've got. And that is one very angry man in a set of armor. Oh, wow. What do you... I said... Not use Vegeta poison for 3 whole turns. Oh, dear. Are you surprised, Lucas? Are you surprised at all? I was not expecting a boss fight. Honestly, I shouldn't be. Some of them just live. No? Okay, we're good. Alright, please tell me he doesn't have break bars. What am I saying? Of course he does. Hey. Alright, I wonder if it's break 1 or 2 bars this time. Alright, so what do we got? Not a fan. You farming break bars? Basically, yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? You know what? We should be fine. We'll generate enough stars. Using berserkers against berserkers? Try and stop me. We're gonna dad. She has been featured in 3 singularities, where dad has only 1. We can count singularity yet. Break the first bar? I'm assuming it is. Easy. Really? Really? An entire turn. That is mildly annoying, I will admit. Shit. Well, at least I can ensure that I have enough charge for next turn. Okay. What a waste. Poster child never shows up. Oof. So run pirates. Oh, fuck your evade. Fair point. Oh, my poor Lancelot. Oh, my poor Skadi. Wait, no, that's the support Skadi. Mine's fine. Only interludes. Here we go. Alright, so... Like that. Yeah, I brought 2 AoEs to this. Like that. My poor bobs. They're all gone. Go. Gonna be proccing death on bosses with Nito? I should have tried, in all honesty, but I figured this is just gonna kill it. But I am missing my Skadi buff, so maybe not. Mother annoying. Oh, so close. Well, that's fine. Not anymore. I'm a death you now. Skadi's best DPS? Yeah, what do you think she's level 100? 100%. Death, let's go. But Oki, I used the Berserkers to break the Berserkers' bars. Deals 105 damage on the Berserkers. Yeah, nah. How to best cheese a fight. That'd be boring if I'm in max level time. There we go. It would be better here, Urail. As for some reason that robot counts as male. Dantes. I mean, you're not wrong. I wish I had one. It's about the experience, not about the fight. That's it. And he's still Zhang Yu. Zhang Yu? Zhang Yu? I don't know how to pronounce that name properly. Alright, Berserk. Try to just safely assume any Berserker is going to be him. Or... what do I want to do here? Bond me. I should, yes? Well. In that case. Where is my Urail? You may have that instead. Cool. Now, do I want the... what is it again? Whoops. 5%. Do I want that, or do I want the Master Experience by 10? I want the Master Experience. There we go. That'll work much better. Just call him Horsey? I mean, that'll work. This thing's seriously tough. Our attacks aren't even phasing him. How strange. The strength is not due to hardware differences. Now I see what's going on. He's reading our moves before we make them. The hell? Not even my man's intuition is this much of a pain in the ass. I'm sure this is no ordinary skill of reading one's opponents. It's closer to precognition. I calculate that your destruction is inevitable. Resign yourselves, barbarians. Bullshit. If you could really see the future, you'd know there's no way in hell that we'd ever give up without a fight. Indeed, that is why I predict you will soon face further hardship. Oh no. What now? Am I surprised? I'll never do assist you, Lord Zhang Yu. Prince of Lanling, Akuta, you're here too. Of course she is. This time, Mash and me, I will kill you both. Oh, here we thought you would be sulking, and it seems you have come to serve us once again. Now that you understand the threat Kaldea poses, Your Imperial Majesty, I am happy to follow your wishes. Ah, now we see, you are determined not to let Zhang Yu fight alone. How inconsiderate of us. Very well, have at it, but be warned, there is little time left. Do not bother killing them, all you need to do is hobble them. Yes, good point. What? Shit, these guys are working together. Again. These guys working together again is the last thing we need. And we can't afford to take our time with them, or we'll never catch up with the Shadow Border. I guess it's probably just the same thing. Break the bar. Atori's intuition is A. I'm going to double check that, but I think you're right. Toria Pendragon Saber. Your intuition skill is A, or instinct. It's instinct, not intuition, of course. A plus, you thought. It was up there. No, it's A. Oh, then it gets replaced with Radiant Road EX. So, there's that. $5 million HP, 8 weeks damage circus? I hope not. Pretty Boy is the weakest. Oh no. That is quite unfortunate for him. Alright, where are we here? Angry Man's gonna yell some more. Alright. Give me them crit stars. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, it's 3 waves. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough charge. Oh dear. Got buffed to EX. Yes. It's now EX. Person who flipped the Shadow Border. Oh dear. I'm kind of glad I put Urail in the back line. Ready to just pop off if the worst case happens. Oh, of course, I get a whole bunch of this. You know what? I'm gonna lose my buffs no matter what I do now. Oh dear. Well. How do I want to handle this? You know what? Give me crit stars. just gonna make sure I get enough crit stars for next wave. Go. Is something even stronger than Daishuri? Don't know. Maybe. Scream Rifle. I'm gonna get tired of that real quick. Perfect. Alright. Now. How much ult charge did I have? I didn't actually see. 43. I'm so close. Okay, hang on a minute. Zhang Yu's weaker.
観念するがいいわ
Now, is that a stage gimmick, or there might be story reasons for that? I'll keep note of that.
古きルールどれにしようか
Let's see here. Well, we do have a nice little quick crit there. So you know what? Go forth and do some damage.
ささやかな
Ditch it. Oh, we didn't instantly win.
ここぞ正気
Oh, that's kind of annoying. How long is that? Is that permanent? 3 turns. Kind of wish I had Jack the Ripper to get rid of those. Have an American lolly. I know, imagine. Nothing stronger than Daishuri, absolutely. Aussie, welcome. Okay, you know what? This is fine.
古きルール
This is fine. Keep Lancelot alive for a little bit. Attack up. Now, is that invincibility for 1 whole turn? No, it's 2 left. Okay. In that case... delete that invulnerability for me, please. Thank you. Legend of Zelda Gacha when? Don't give them ideas. What is that, Sonya? Ooh! Healthy. Alright, there we go. So I highly suggest you bring a AoE Archer for this fight. If I lose, I will take this into consideration. For now, however, I think I will be fine.
命令なんだと
Why did I put the 100% crit at the front? Nah, whatever. Just rail it? Yeah, she's coming out. First thing to die is going to be rail.
そうで
Come on, you can do it. 7k. Wow, she just deleted herself from existence. Okay, so annoying as this is, there's no way around this.
命令との
Well, unfortunate. One double kill Archer, one of which is going to be 3, and it's still not enough to break the second bar. So let Yuri deal with him.
行きます
Attack down. Alright, well, rails come out. Slight issue though. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I could have done with that MP. It's one of the major fights of this Lost Belt, so you have to finish it. Oh, okay. Kind of know what I was expecting. I might be unprepared for this. No more 1 bar bullshits? I thought it was 1 bar. Alright. Well, first things first, it's Omnom from you. That is most unfortunate. Alright, well, let's kill Prince Nunling. How do we want to handle this? Because I'm afraid no matter what I do, I'm about to lose my team.
真の女神は目でなんてねでわしじゃ
Prince MP can't hurt me, no, but it can buff.
射止めて
He
み
just
せる
needs to
よ
go. There we go. That's one and done.
仕切り直す交代
Alright,
せ
now
よ
Zhang Yu.
司令
I don't think I can get rid of that ult.
誰か
Oh my god. Buy me a turn. Excuse me? Oh, right, he's immune to mental debuffs. Well, this might be it. Nash might save us, though I doubt.
想定します
How do we want to do this? I don't think I can do this. Most Tyson fighting this lost belt. Well, now I know what's coming up. I can better prepare for it, so I'm not too worried.
はいよかろう
This is probably pointless, but whatever. I lose? I agree. This fight is done. I don't know why I'm continuing it.
放て
I did the thing? Yes. I'll suffer for my crimes.
我は覇王にあらずただ歴史を開くための時の羽
Alright, I think Ishtar. I think I'll definitely bring Ishtar to this.
ごめんね
Don't worry, Uriel, it's not your fault, it's mine. Reiki fucked up. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. This fight's done. Goober stomped and fought. Jesus. Alright, let's make a proper team for this, I guess. Yeah, Soki. Go get your Merlin and do this right. Prisma at the ready. I mean, I got my Merlin for this. And just Dantes those two Nerf servants. Unfortunately, I do not have a Dantes. Alright, so we're going to double Merlin this. That'd be the great way of doing it. What am I remembering? 2 rounds of riders. Well, it's not Sarah's, but I'll take that one. I might crit the Merlin. I can't switch in either. I was gonna Arash, but hang on. Oh, thank you, sir. We have 2 Merlins. Yeah, I know. I'm probably overthinking this. I'll deal with round 1. Where's mine? Round 2. Where is she? Gone past. No, I haven't. Where is she? Am I blind? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, so you can deal with wave 1. Wave 2, what do I want to do? I don't really want to smash them with your, such bullshit. Actually, wait, better idea. It says I have to Urail into that. I mean, Arash into that. So I had never seen such bullshit before. Too bad, you're about to see more of it. Do I want to bring Urail in as back? I've got space for Urail. Just in case. Just in case. You don't need that. But you do. Alright. That'll work quite nicely. Nice Odyssey. You're right. It's perfect. Don't worry. Make it aerial drive instead. Okay. So... you're at the front, as you should be. Do I want to just... I think I might just crush the face card the first wave, then Arash the second wave. Change the Melon Seed to 2030. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. If I can afford it. Yeah, I can. How about bringing a foreigner? I mean, I could, but I quite like this. I'm not going to reread that, obviously. AoE Archer should be perfectly fine. The first wave is weak. It's like, what, 14k-ish? As long as they don't hard target the Merlin, we're fine. Yeah, look, 1011k. I'm going to rush the second wave. Alright, so what do we want here? Go for it. Right, you couldn't even kill one? Really? Okay, problem. If they hard target the Arash, that could be interesting. She damaged shit, real shit. Alright, there we go. Cool. Can you, I don't know, hit Ishtar or something? That'd be awesome. You have a defense up and a heal on Arash. Actually, forgot about that. It's been that long since I used him. Well, it doesn't matter, we're good. Yeah, I did absolutely. I only use Arash as, you know, Stella. Alright, well, we've got it now. So, there, done. Have that. A heal! Alright, have that before I forget. Now, on the off chance some fuckery happens. Not a man of culture? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Perfect. Now we're good to go. We busted meeting bars? Absolutely. You want a refund? Never. No refunds. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Attack up. All Merlin cards. Great. 2 buster up on Ishtar? Yeah. I'll save the attack ups to recharge. Not that she's gonna be able to do it straight away, but oh well. You have that. I'm a bit worried about you there, little Merlin. Remember Invol. Well, he doesn't have it, and I don't need Invol just now, but we should be fine. Crit time? If only I had crit stuff. Yes, it should be honored. Die to Ishtar. Oh, cool. Oh, great, there's hair in my teeth. No one.
Yes, yes.
I am happy I evaded you. Crappy damage? Nah, perfectly fine. Have that. Attack up. MP strength up. Now, if only I could gift you some stuff. Now, do I want... You have that. I just do much better now. Now, really hoping Lunling dies here. When did it breaks on you? Dante's deal. Fuck you. This should work, yeah. If I Merlin buffed Arash here and put on Necromancy, it never works for me. Oh, there we go. That's some damage. Is that a joke? Fuck you on me. Get the hell out of my sight. I was honestly expecting him to die to the Noble Phantasm. I may have forgotten his defense up. There's the evade. Stop targeting the middle Merlin. What the hell did I just say? One turn. Alright, you know what? This middle Merlin's gonna die and I don't want him to die just yet, so this feels like a waste, but... Alright, let's commence the charge. So, we want you... I want my Merlin. And we want you. Tipping Spike goes Burt. Yeah. Ooh, these crit stars too. This fight isn't too bad. Bundling is just annoying. I still have 2 bars to deal with, so... You know what? You know what? Boy, am I happy. Boy, am I happy. I popped that invulnerability. Okay. I have a full Buster combo here. I kind of want to use the Garden of Avalon, but Buster goes Burr. This before is not that hard. This is that 1-5, but that's about it. Interesting. You know what? Wait, what buffs do you still have? You still got 2 attack ups. Pity you don't have your Buster. They last for 1 turn. Alright, now I'm doing it. Lost Belt 5? I'm looking forward to all the Lost Belts. Come on now, crit. You stop. Oh wow, you just hate... Oh no, that... You really hate that Merlin. You really hate that Merlin, don't you? Alright, well, that's fine. Got that. And we'll just do this. Oh, I should have popped your ability. You might actually get to fire that off. You can tell us, well, it's a fucking nightmare. Ooh. Amble, welcome. This battle, you hate it? It's alright. I didn't actually check his, how much charge does he have? Alright, he's fine. Oh, you could have done it too. Oh my god. Stop hitting my Oda. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna pop that. And hold off for a turn. And I do have the full combo. So I'm gonna do that. Invul? What about the invul? Don't tell me he has piercing. I might be upset if he does. Because I would have completely forgotten. It's the black dot, or what? Ah. Invincible, good bird. Simply reaching a certain chapter. I just go sometime. Oh, Oda gets fire. Neat. I'm just wondering if I should fire Oda, because that bar is going to go down no matter what. This last build is short. Interesting. I'm going to fire Oda. Wait, he's clearly divine. Let's go. Alright. You know what? I have a full Oda combo because it doesn't matter. Oda's probably dead. For some reason, he's hard targeting the middle character. First it was the Merlin, now it's the Oda. I don't really know what's going on there. Ooh. That's a fair bit of charge. Pity you won't get to use it, but it's a fair bit of charge. What is that attack class? He's just targeting the middle servant. Fucking really? Alright. Urail goes brr. One shot Urail? I don't know if I can.
ね、物を言わす。
What do you mean I don't know if I can?
覚悟。
Urail can't do 200k to a male target. That's what a boss throw. That's crit out. Oh shit. I'm sure it's fine. He's got defense up.
その通
Ooh, that's quick.
りしか
Oh, he's talking Urail. Oh no! No! Imagine if I was like, imagine, I hope in a dream, I hope in a dream. I hope in a dream. I'm fine? No, he's gonna hard target Urail. He's gonna hard target Urail. Cease and desist. Alright, Merlin to the rescue. Shit. Oh. Have faith. Have faith in the DPS Merlin. That's all you need to know. Just DPS Merlin to the rescue. See? DPS Merlin to the rescue. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Who needs a Urail? Just DPS Merlin. It's perfectly fine. 30%. There we go. Fuck, that was dumb. Kudan, welcome and no. You behave yourself. EX Luck Aussie Luck at it again? Absolutely. Hey Helpin, how you doing? Taker? Did you mean giver, Aussie? Alright, what's happening here? Hurry, get as far away as you can while Kawaji Zero keeps them busy. Yes, ma'am. I must say, it's humiliating to find our hands so firmly tied. Well, what can we do? Advanced as it might be, the Shadowboard is still basically a car with a bunch of tires. We can't stop them from towing it. Oh, is that what they're doing? I suppose we should be content with the fact that Nez was able to escape. It's fortunate for us that they are apparently completely ignorant of the Spirit Origin Graph's importance. Whatever you might be up to, don't bother, try anything funny and I'll cut you down where you stand. And here I thought you were a proud warrior. I'm disappointed to see you resorting to underhanded deception and skullduggery. Say what you want, Confucian. Your words are no more than wind to me. Now that I know that you're Confucians, I also know better than to trust anything that comes out of your mouths. We're not Confucians. I don't know what you call it in your world, but here anyone tries to enlighten our people is a Confucian. Oh, come on. What good could there possibly be in giving people knowledge? Making them read books that only confuse, deceive, and delude, causing them to lose sight of what they're meant to be. You do the devil's own work. Oh, here we go. We're at book burning now. That was just Proto-Merlin in a Magic Mario wig. Perfect. You rebels should be ashamed of yourselves, spouting ideals you don't really believe, agitating people merely to further your own ambitions. I can't stand people like you. We don't actually have any ambitions like that, though. We just shared some of the things we knew while we were making conversation. Then you did it on a lark, that's even worse. You have no idea what will happen to the people you've tainted with your Confucianism. What was that? They're going to die. Enough. It is time. All of you leave at once. Oh, is he... He said something once last stream. Is he going to do it? You still have yet to kill the Kaldans. We will not punish you for your incompetence in failing to kill them. You need merely wait for your next opportunity. Now go or you'll be caught up in it. Okay. Very well. You see, he mentioned he could lift his finger and blast them from where he stood. Am I about to see orbital ion cannons? Because I got a funny feeling I'm about to. What's up, Oki? Oh, the pain. It's the epic moment of this loss, but oh, okay. Alright, let's see what we got. What the hell? Why'd they run off like that? I don't like this. The oppressor is up to something. Reviewing communications. There is little time left. I wonder. There's only one reason for the Emperor to order retreat now. Chen Shu Hung is about to unleash an indiscriminate attack. I bet it'll wipe out the entire area. Very good, since you've figured out this much, we shall tell you what is about to happen. We have just released a payload from our Great Wall and altered its trajectory. It will strike your location in approximately 3 minutes. Wait, what? You ever grow in tin can, you'd really kill your own people just to get to us. Do not think so much of yourselves. You have it quite backward. We only ordered our soldiers to cripple you in order that you might be also caught in the blast radius, as an added bonus of sorts. Did this explicitly to destroy the fucking village? Wait, what? Why? It is what must be done to rid our land of Confucianism. Now that enlightenment has begun to spread among the people here, we are left with no choice but to nip it in the bud. Yes. What an appropriate response. Someone gets taught some poetry. Nuke them from orbit. Accursed tyrant, have you so little regard for the lives of your own citizens? Silence, this land is our flesh, its people are our blood. You can never understand the pain such an action causes us.
Nuclear launch detected.
The most accurate time to probably play that, Lucas. There's a reason he was an idiot, I can clearly see. That has been infected with Confucianism. We have no choice but to carve out this piece of our flesh before the poison spreads. Oh dear. So this is Chen Shu Hung. Flee if you wish, but it is too late for the people of this village. Once you have turned tail and fled, be our guest to turn back and witness the destruction your Confucianism has wrought. No, that's your fault. This bastard's crazier than I thought. I never expected murdering the Empire's own citizens to be more important than killing us. Jesus. That's just a bit of overkill. There it is now. It's when it hits, I don't think anything will be left of this area. What is that? An evil star, most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor, must be furious. An evil star. So the rumors about stars falling on villages that reject the emperor's blessing were true. Holy shit, he's done it before. This can't be happening. Why would Heavenly Emperor be so furious? Was it wrong of us to recite poems? Was it wrong for us to try to go to the capital? No, none of you did anything wrong. You followed your dreams in search of freedom, as anyone would. I see. Now I understand. So this is why I was summoned to this land. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. It was all so that I could strike back against this great oppression. Sparty. You have yet to become an oppressor. Thank you. Now is the time for you to demonstrate your authority. What do you want me to do? Use a command spell on me. Sparty. The sky is about to oppress this village. Use it and say only one word. Jump. Okay. Sparty, you're quickly elevating yourself to be one of my favorites. Now I get it. Crying warmonger. What'd you just say? We normally have no way to defend against or destroy something as utterly destructive as a meteor strike. But Spartacus' noble phantasm changes to match what he's up against. The more powerful the attack, the stronger his resulting counterattack. We shall fight all oppressors who shall oppose us in the honor of our fallen comrade. Elderless. Here we go. It's a jump and not use your NP, so we aren't oppressing him using a command spell. Yo. If he can do that in the air before the meteor has a chance to strike, he might just be able to destroy it before it hits the ground. Wait a minute, are you suggesting he fly up there and let that thing hit him? Not to worry, such tremendous adversity is perfect for showing off the strength of my rebellion. You can't, that would completely annihilate your Spirit Odin. We won't know until I've tried. Regardless, there's no time to debate the matter. We don't have long before that wicked star arrives. Sparty? Fucking jump. Why the hell would I don't think that's going to be strong enough. I don't know how strong Clarent Blood Arthur is, but I don't think it's strong enough to destroy a meteor. I feel the power of our bond. Let's go. The power of friendship. He really jumped. That's no ordinary leap. He's being propelled by a truly massive eruption of energy. You have faith in Sparty? Damn right. Holy shit. Now that's some artwork. Now is the time for my legs to rebel against gravity. God damn it. Humans, open your eyes and turn your gaze upwards. This leap is the very pinnacle of liberation. It is the irrational act that will triumph over this adversity. The wings of freedom. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. I need this animated. I 100% need to see this animated. They need to make these Lost Belts into movies. We just yeeted Spartacus, yeah. If this star means to oppress the sky itself, then I too shall become a star. A rebellious morning star that lights the world below. Awesome. He really did take it head on. Damn, why'd he crash right into it? He could have deflected it or something so he wouldn't get so hurt. No, he was prepared for this. For his noble phantasm to be at its most powerful, he would need to be at his most gravely injured. I feel like there should be blood or something here. This pain is honored, this pain is life. I can feel my love about to explode. War cry overload. This can't be right. Where did these people get a surface-to-air weapon? No, they have no such weapon. This must be the work of one of their heroic spirits. Remember this sight well, Hanjin. This is the true face of our army's new enemy. Get wrecked. Ah! Incredible. The entire mass is completely evaporating. He really did it. But where is he now? He's probably dead. I can see him fall. Wait, wait, he lived? That big dumbass. Go catch him. Did he live? Why is his NP only C? I like how there's not a wound on him. Oh, hello, rebellious knight. Did you catch me in those twiggy arms of yours? I love that. I just smacked my face against a meteor. Hello, rebellious knight. How you doing? C for Chad. That's awesome, Selenial. Cut the crap. All the people you set up like a jackass are watching you, you know. Can't just smash face first at the ground, lunkhead. You're supposed to at least land on your feet. Hell, you shouldn't be falling at all. You're supposed to land properly no matter what. That's just what you gotta do, alright? These wounds are... So he is heavily... Of course he is. I'm afraid Spartacus' spirit origin isn't going to last much longer. Your words cut deep, Knight of Camelot. I should expect as much from the manliest man of the Knights of the Round Table. Who you calling a man? Ain't freaking fair, saying shit like that at a time like this. You're all beat to hell. Nothing left for me to even punch you. Go ahead, I'm sure your punch would feel most pleasant. Jesus. Are you gonna die, Spuddy? Morgan is used by Clarent, a different sort. Wait, what? Of course not. Spartacus will never truly die. Not as long as you keep the light of rebellion alive within your heart. This is all I ask, my friends. Aww. Goodbye, Spidey boy. At least you're in my Coldea. Spartacus, I can't believe he did all that to save us. I'm not gonna cry, I mustn't. Oh boy. He never stopped smiling no matter how much he hurt. Detroit Smash. Kid, I'm gonna get strong enough that I can smile through anything too, so I can be someone else's Spartacus one day. Ooh. I might have to ruin that day for you. So as long as I, and whoever comes after me, keep smiling, Spartacus will always live on. Now I get it, so this is his real rebellion. Something is wrong with the spirit origin graph, it's very hot. What? Don't tell me it's broken. No, it's not that, it's reacting to the ley line. But I thought that didn't work in this Lost Belt. That's it, there's a prayer here now. Hope has finally blossomed in the people's hearts, connecting this world to the throne of heroes. Yes, all it took was a small child. That's it. It's a MacGuffin. It's a rabbit hole I'm not going down. Yes, this land is no longer cut off from the throne of heroes. Heroic spirits have heard the wishes of people lacking their own voice, and are about to pay them a visit. A collection of feats excerpt, basically. What do we have here? Oh, ho! You're a bit early. You're not in the game yet. This air smells familiar, and I think I recognize this far off mountains as well. It would seem we've been invited to our homeland, although something seems off. I don't see a single sign of war anywhere, nor do I see anyone resembling a master. I suppose this means we've gone rogue, so to speak. Pity, I was kind of looking forward to that whole spiel you get to do when you first meet your master. Well now, where do I even begin? Why do you look like that? We've got stories to put. No! What do you mean? How else would Lubu Fengshan look? What? What other heroic spirit could possibly fit to be summoned alongside the great Chengong than Lubu, the flying general? Bud, you're obviously red hair. Lubu is a man among men, and red hair is a horse among horses. Everyone knows we were inseparable during our adventures. It's why they call an innocent one. Oh god, that's so dumb! Oh, look, a carrot! You have a carrot where? I knew it, you are red hair. Nonsense, I'm Lubu. You're red hair. Cool, so we got reinforcements floating about. Excellent work, Spartacus. Oh, wonderful. Alright. Lucas, you were right. That was pretty top.
鳥の市というふと興味を覚えたので
It's
す
facing a explosive strategist. Fair. Nothing for someone. Wait, chromosome? What? The spell, and while it's not as hard as the last two, I still enjoy this one. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. The simple fact I got to witness Spartacus willingly face plant into a meteor is pretty great. Anyway. I'm gonna get another cup of tea before I continue. A bunch of tea leaves at the bottom of that. Only 6 sections to the end. I could probably finish this tonight. What am I at? Section 10, so there's 16 sections. We can definitely finish this today. Also believes he's a man, but gets easily baited by a carrot. Excellent. I'll tie a carrot to a stick. Alright, I'm getting a fresh cup of tea, and I'm going to read all of this. You're right, this is a short lost belt. Kind of reminds me of the length of, Salem, actually. Anyway, back in a moment. I have returned. What have I missed, if anything? What is that, Oki? Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Feels like the color scheme is different. Maybe. Let's level up with and Shandong. Alright, I am back with some Earl Grey. The good stuff. What am I going to do here? There's no way this is a boss fight. I hope. Let's just reset up a Scotty squad. Watch me be completely wrong. Oh, we never got Cone Skyler either, did we? Where is he? Oh, he's up top, isn't he? There he is. It's a boss fight. You shouldn't have told me. I would have gone in blind. A rider. You know what? I'm going to assume it's a single target. So, I'm going to bring a single target assassin. What have I got? Anything quick? Well, level at any rate. Actually, you know what? I know exactly who to bring.
Hey, listen!
You're trolling. Okay, fair enough then. Watch him not be trolling. He's just doing this to mess with me. Mashu. You do not need that. You can have... You know what? I would prefer you have maybe that. The doubt you want it. Rash. God, who did I have, actually? Oh, it was Nito. Of course. That'll do. Who knows? Who knows at this point? I think I trust Lucas too much. I'm just turning off my echo meter. Should know the rules by now. Never trust chat. It's a boss fight. Jesus. So what is our next move? Yes, what is our next move? First thing we should be doing is tracking down the Shadow Border, but we kind of need Cone Skya. Actually, what do we do with the villagers? We cannot leave these people to fend for themselves. Chen Shui Hung wants them dead. And the troll once a day. Fair. I'm pretty sure Chen Shui Huang's aware that the whole Operation Wall Drop thing failed. We've seen rider mobs, it's fine. Now I'm worried. People say that I'm not trustworthy. I'm trustworthy. Thank you, Kudan. Thank you. That reminds you, Slane, what does that remind you of? It's no stretch to imagine Akuda and Zhang Yu being sent back to finish the job. Only they've got to be guarding the border now. Seeing as that's the enemy's top priority. Right, I don't see dropping chunks of the Great Wall as something that gets done often or in rapid succession. I'm sure Chen Shi Huang doesn't want to damage the land any more than strictly necessary. That said, if we stay in one place too long, I'm sure the Emperor will try it again. So we need to keep moving. You recently got your hands on the good shit. What is that, Sonia? Ooh. I like the art books. Put them in order. I noticed that, but I didn't want to say anything. Okay. You want to take the villagers here with us. That would put them in the crossfire of our battle. Too dangerous. Have us do. We can take them to that... Maybe the cave? What's your plan? Where's that one? I don't know what those are. Yes, your plan, Jinkei. I agree with Senpai Jinkei. You're great at coming up with plans. You think? Well, if you need my help that badly, I guess I'd better step up. Our biggest problem is how Chen Shi Huang can keep tabs on us from the Great Wall. How many of Da Vinci's Battlefield devices do we have? She gave Senpai and me one each, and we also have a single backup unit. Then we should split up in 3 directions. The main group will go after the Shadow Border, and the other 2 will take the villages somewhere safe. Is there anywhere safe seeing our Emperor douchebag is looking straight down at us? Fortunately, that the Emperor can only look straight down may be our saving grace. All that is needed to avoid such a gaze is something overhead, like a cave or a forest thick with foliage. We won't know how well the camouflage devices work until we give them a shot. And of course, if Chen Shi Hung loses sight of us, then expect someone will come searching at ground level. So we can expect the nearby areas to be crawling with those mechanical soldiers. Then we'll have to kick the shit out of them every time, But how are we going to keep a low profile if we do that? This lane ain't exactly the best for hiding either. Which is why each group will need a skilled fighter, since there will be no getting around the fact that we will all run into patrols at some point. You found a bookstore that imports the good shit. Ah, nice, Lenial.
I want that!
I found a DVD place near it. What's that, Selena? Ooh, nice. I don't have number 2 yet. I will get that. And what is that, Oki? Of course. We'll all run into patrols at some point. Mordred, Neza, I'd like each of you to guard half the villages. Mash, me, and I will go after the Shadow Border. Oh, we will we? What happens when the villages are finally safe? Our ultimate destination is Zhanyang, so we can hide out near there while we wait to rendezvous. How does that sound? Works for me. Your plan's got more holes than a sieve, but that'll make it easy to adapt on the fly. I too have no significant objections. We are agreed. Official, by the way. Really? Sure. We were born in this village. We've been here all our lives. Now we have to leave it behind? I'm sorry we dragged all of you into this, but if you stay here, your lives will be in danger again. That's not fair. What did we do to deserve this? Nothing. You didn't do jack shit. Chen Shihang just threw a tantrum because you got to know us a bit. None of this is your fault. This is just what happens to normal people during war. You've just got to think of it like a tornado or an earthquake or something else outside your control. This can't be happening. Appropriate response. I don't know, the idea of getting to go somewhere that's not here is kind of, how do I put this? It's like a hot feeling in the bottom of your chest. It kind of makes me want to yell and shout and run around in circles. Oh, they're getting excited for the first time ever. What is that, Oki? Is that another one? Now I'm getting worried. You be careful. This is still technically safe for work. It's so exciting. This must be what Spartacus meant when he talked about freedom. It's about being adventurous idiots. Also accurate. Freedom. Yeah, it is in our world. It's something so precious people risk their lives to protect it. There we go. Oh, here we go. What's with this stupid talisman? How can they seal away my spirit origin with mere sage arts? It's not fair. Get ruined. Well, aren't you a sorry sight, Kernskaya? Akuta, you came to rescue me. Come on, then hurry up and get this stupid thing off me. I didn't think I'd have any trouble breaking free of these obsolete sage arts, but annoyingly, this talisman uses a spell made for sealing away gods. Well, technically, you are divine. Your favorite scene? Anything from Kernskaya, or any of the Tamamos is my favorite scene. Doing the right thing? Absolutely. As I am now, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. And I should help you... Why exactly? Don't be like that. You and I are the only ones in the Lost World who can really count on each other. Well, that's odd. I could have sworn that the disciples of the foreign god were supposed to be entirely neutral in all of this. Didn't the rules say that you weren't allowed to help any one Crypto in particular? Don't be silly. Of course I make an exception for you, Akuta. After all, we go way back, don't we? Yes, I suppose we do, which is why I find it so surprising that you never realized this about me. I've always utterly detested you. Well, maybe not you per se, but another foxwoman just like you. I don't know what made you end up manifesting like that, but you sure took your sweet time getting there. Don't you know it's rude to go babbling about a lady's past? The point is, you and I are cut from the same misanthropic cloth. Don't you think it would only benefit us both if we played nice? If you're going to bring up mutual benefit, Kernskaya, I have even more reason to refuse. How could helping you possibly be worth getting on Chen Shihang's bad side? You really went there. In this world, when it comes to business, you're either a client or a product. I was hoping to keep you as a client, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Goodbye, Kernskaya. Knock yourself out trying to find an escape from this, and you'll never succeed. She's really serious about him. That wasn't the look of a recluse afraid to put herself out there. She must have found her nerve after running into him again so unexpectedly. Wish I could be happy for her. But all I can think about is how stupid this lovey-dovey stuff is. So ends another ancient, I guess. This just means I'll have to find another client. And that means there's one more thing I can sell here now. That's NFF Services for you. We never stop chasing our dreams. You're going to sell the antidote, aren't you? Because we're the only other clients here that you can possibly have anything for. Korean Chihuahua. I like that date. It's a good name. Seen that a lot in the last few days. But Oki is an M. Are you sure, Kudan? Alright, this will be interesting. These are tire tracks. They definitely came this way. Oh yes, I guess I should have expected you to tag along too. Let's hope the others are okay. It could be wrong. You just focus on taking care of yourself. How am I feeling? It's still feverish, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't afford to go any faster. We need to conserve energy in case we have to fight. That's true, but these tracks are old, so I'd say the enemy's way ahead of us. Even if we can't catch up to them, we definitely can't afford to fall any further behind. The fact that they also took Da Vinci Holmes and the rest of them with them must mean that, yeah, they're trying to figure out how the Zero Sail engine works. If they can figure it out themselves, they'll need to make the ones who built it talk. At least we shouldn't have to worry about them being immediately executed, but that will only last so long. Once they've outlived their usefulness, it's entirely possible Chen Qinghang won't want them as prisoners. There's no sense getting too worked up about it, but we can't afford to take our time either. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to hang in there for now. I'm fine, apparently. SMS. Wait, I'm sending hostile figures at 12 o'clock. It's more of Chen Qinghang's mechanical soldiers. I did figure we were due to run into some, but I just as soon have been wrong. Oh, there we go. No boss fight. Lucas was right. Why do you see CZ on YouTube? Because I think he double streams, Oki. He streams to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. You can do that if you do a subscription to Streamlabs OBS. I saw his chat was split between Twitch and YouTube. Now, I would do this, but I don't have the bandwidth to actually do it. So, rip me. For now, at least. Alright. Let's do the usual. And deal with this as quickly as possible. Which does remind me for whatever reason. Me speaking of YouTube is probably it. I'm actually dumping the VODs now into YouTube. I set that up a while ago this morning. So that'll be happening. There we go. I like that, Slenil. Yeah, I should have done it a while ago in all honesty, sorry. I don't know why I didn't. So I've set up, ever since the beginning of Sin, from that point onwards. I've got a bunch of Genshin videos I could do. But I've kind of decided there's not much point. So from Sin onwards I'll be doing it. And any future Genshin videos as well. Such was less Vega back in the past, yeah. The Genshin is kind of which reminds me, I've completed it completely. That event is now done. I got the last few things this morning. Only now that you're kind of forced to. True. I should actually do the clips as well, Sarah. Not much of Genshin right now until Zhongli comes out, which is 3 days. 3 more days of the beta banner. The battle is over, no more enemies in the area. There's even more of them than I thought there'd be. No way they just happen to be here on patrol. I think I might know why. Take a look at these remains. That's all, we didn't destroy these. Exactly, someone else must have fought them before we got here. The ones we just fought may have been reinforcements who got here too late, or they might have come to investigate the battle's aftermath. And it's a safe bet that neither Mordred nor Nezza came this way. So this means there's someone else here butting heads with the Empire besides us? Maybe a rogue servant? That's very possible, especially since we just saw the Spirit Origin graph flare up. This can't be a coincidence. Then if we can manage to find them, we might just gain a new ally. Or a new enemy if we're unlucky. Either way, we better investigate further. Yes, let's look around. Well, I certainly won't be expanding my clientele anytime soon if I don't get out of this prison. I can't believe this talisman is the genuine article. I never thought humans would be able to keep the Sage Arts working for 2,000 years. But I was clearly wrong. If you managed to advance them here, I really need to leave. This Lost Belt and I do not get along. I mean, what was a mere human thinking, going all the way to Mount Penglai to claim secret Sage Arts? If you're going to go that far, you might as well have stayed there and become a sage yourself. Where does this clown get off coming back to the human world and staying on as Emperor? Just thinking about that stupid Emperor and that stupid missing face pisses me off. Missing face. Can't believe I let myself get trapped like this, all because I couldn't get a read on the Emperor's expressions. Oh, it's Mystery Bitch. Hello again. Character who has not yet said a single word, and whose only memorable action is destroying the Lost Belt 1 tree. Well, after I defeated it. I didn't think I would see you in a peaceful Lost Belt like this. But I guess you show up just about anywhere. What is it, Foreign Priestess? Okay. We have a title. Unsure if she's been called that before. For I have no idea what you're saying. I wish you would hurry up and learn our language already. Oh, there's a reason she's so silent. Alright then. I wonder if Kishtaria already understands you. Maybe he's even keeping a record of everything you've been saying and doing that involves us. Well, none of that's any of my business. After all, my contract is with the foreign god, not you, even if you do speak for it. Never mind that. Do you think you could peel this talisman off for me? This Lost Belt's king is a tough negotiator. The other Lost Belt kings might be monsters that no human can control. But Chen Shi Huang pulls that off while still somehow remaining human. Monsters that rely on brute strength are terrifying just by existing, but devious humans are terrifying because of what they actually do. So I promise you, if something is done soon, the Cryptors are going to lose their hold on this Lost Belt. That archaic emperor might even end up cutting down the Tree of Emptiness before it become your seedbed, you know. Archaic, you say? Do tell, Yanyansky. Exactly which part of us is archaic? Here we go. He wants to be Korean art. Oh, sure. Struxus, how you doing? Damn it. And away she goes. Enjoying your conversation with the wall, are you? We see you must have finally lost it, as they say. Cece said hi. Ah, okay. Tell him I said hi too. I'm flattered you go out of your way just to peep on me in my little cell here, Your Imperial Majesty. Think that you can peep anywhere you want, yet you still can't see what's really important. What a joke. We have passed judgment on Chaldea. Now the time has come to properly assess your conduct as a visitor of our empire. Has it now? Does this mean you finally realize that Chaldea was your mortal enemy all along? Indeed, we have, but that does not absolve you of your own separate crimes. Whatever do you mean? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Chaldea is both your enemy and mine, Your Imperial Majesty. I'm certainly not the one who's been ruining your farms, but you were the one who brought those demonic beasts that began eating our people around the time Chaldea appeared, no? I'd forgotten about that. Well, that's strange. I guess they fell out of my pocket or something. Yeah. Cool, fell out of your pocket. You know why you like this cube? Because apparently King Sky has pockets deep enough for demonic beasts to live in? But really, do you even have any proof that that was my mistake? There's no difference between summoning demonic beasts and summoning heroic spirits, after all. How do you know Chaldea isn't just playing dumb? Chaldea takes pleasure in disturbing my people's way of life. They would never kill them just for sport. But you, on the other hand, take pleasure in nothing so much as messily devouring humans. Thus, we hardly need conduct a thorough investigation to determine your guilt. I see, so you still have a record of my past self, even in this Lost Belt. Alright then, what are you going to do about it? Do you even have time to waste now that you know what Chaldea is Chaldea is the greatest threat to you and your nation? It is true that we do not. While we are quite adept at parallel processing, our greatest concern is indeed Chaldea. We can only afford to dedicate our rare spare moments to dealing with you. Ooh, so we are afraid that your interim punishment will have to be somewhat artless. Messy. That talisman seals your powers, preventing you from fighting back, yes? Then we can delegate your punishment to these automata. Ooh. This should be interesting. Deserves every bad thing. Any person who hurts foe deserves torture. She's might be a bit screwed, but I think she's going to get out of this just fine. As such, these puppets will torture you until we can see to your punishment ourselves. Hang on, you're joking, right? I mean, you're Chen Shi Huang, the great emperor of this domain. Surely you can't be so completely twisted. We do not do this for our own enjoyment. It is our duty to see justice served. Ooh. We are sorry about this, but we simply lack the information to determine how spirits such as servants and alter egos behave in worlds that are not their own. For we know destroying your body accidentally or otherwise may even set you free. Jesus, they're still going. Looking forward to let you bury this place in sulfur. Jesus. But so long as you manifest here, you are bound to that physical body. This much we are certain of. So we will keep you alive and ensure you lack the strength to escape. We order your body drilled full of holes day and night, never piercing major blood vessels. You should survive, but be unable to replenish your magical energy, and so have no choice but to behave. Ooh. Let me go, and I promise I'll leave right away. I'll never come to the Lost Belt again, so please stop this. Out of the question. Even if you did leave, you would only sow more evil in other histories, no? Besides, there is more to you than meets the eye. You weigh far more than all the servants combined. Wait, what? You weigh far more than all the servants combined. Even I was shocked to see your soul, or rather your spirit origin's mass, weighs nearly 100,000 tons. Good God, what is that smile? Permanent dentist office say, that's horrific. Alright. We are destined to rule all of the human world. That will never change regardless of what time or fate itself may have in store. As you are a sworn enemy of mankind, we have all the more reason to deny you your freedom. So you even care about peace and the other Lost Belts. You really are hopeless, aren't you? Or your torment in our land will continue until you turn to stone. We can put you into eternal slumber once we devise a proper sealing ritual for you. Until that day comes, you will face justice for your crimes. We suggest you spend this eternity of torture reflecting on the many people you have killed and the pain and suffering you caused them. So turn to stone, what do I think I am? Some Wukong? Oof. That drilling noise is genuinely horrific. Well, sucks to be her. You feel kind of sorry for No Man's Sky. Foreshadowing at its finest. Clearly there is something up with Vichy. That smile was very weird and very different from what she normally shows. More riders? Alright, I'm just going to bring the usual. She stomped foe. I never said I felt sorry. That was the joke. Even if she does have a Tamamo tail. Everyone we meet here is so weak I can hardly stand it. But then, these aren't people, are they? They seem to be mechanical puppets. How awful. At this rate, I don't know when we'll ever get to form a contract with a master. I think it'd be a bit too much horseplay if I asked whether there's a master before kicking them to death? Not at all. In fact, that sounds like an excellent idea. That said, anyone capable of ordering us around should be able to take a good kick from you without even losing their smile. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I have to fight you now. Oh, this is a boss fight, isn't it? I see human figures up ahead. No, wait, it's one human figure and one equine. Except it looks like the horse has a weapon. It seems to have noticed us too. They're headed this way. Well, hello there. It's good to finally meet another servant. One who appears to be accompanied by a mage with command spells, no less. I must say, I'm rather jealous. It would seem you have a master with whom you have formed an official contract. Does that mean you two don't have a master? No, we do not. If that master of yours happens to be looking for new servants, then it would seem this is a most fortuitous encounter indeed. I'd definitely like some new servants, yes. Oh yes, we'd be happy to, as long as you all survive. And what do you mean by that? Well, I mean, we're going to kill you now, of course. Alright. So it's going to be like that. You're okay with this, Jinkei. Why? We still have obligation to our lord from when we were alive, you see. So we make it a point to only swear loyalty to those who are truly strong. The Flying General has a reputation to uphold, after all. We retainers must stay true to ourselves, no matter how many times our soul may transmigrate. The Flying General, there's only one person in Lubu Fiction Feng Shuan's clan as eloquent as you. You're Chen Gong, aren't you? So you figured me out that quickly, did you? Well, I'm just a tactician for the rear guard, so my true name is hardly worth hiding. But if you mean to serve as our general, if we are to trust you with our lives, then we must be certain you two are too strong for us to kill. And so, we will try to do so now. If you die in this battle, then our alliance was never meant to be. Answer me this, are you my master? Sure. Why not? On second thought, don't bother. Die. Jesus Christ. He has square glasses, why not? His name will be feared 1 year later. I'm looking forward to summoning for Chen Gong. Best party maker or destroyer? Which one? Alright,
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかった。
I was expecting Automata. So let's just see how this goes.
こういうこともできる。
Use carrot? I can use carrot.
古きルール。
Like that. What do I got in the back line? I got Oda and Nito, I believe.
命令なんだと？
Now it's cards? I know, it's perfect. Don't worry, it just means I'm gonna get quick cards next turn. Streamer, fuck this horse, I'm fighting, don't you worry. Kinda wish I brought Melt though. Melt would have been great for this. That's not too bad.
こうだ。
What if Tamura Viz is powerful? Probably should be. Ow. Can you not do that again? Alright, so... Lancelot just... Oh my god, what is with these cards?
こういうこともできる。こういうこともでき
She
る。
is a god. Or divine at the very least. I don't know if I can count part of the full Tamura as a god in its own right. You know what? We want this.
なんだと？
There's a reason she does not wish to return to said state. Go on now. Full Tamura May would overshadow this entire Greek
もろい
pantheon.
もろい。
Full Tamura May is currently possible. I'm assuming I just have to break that. I'm not a horse. Yes. What the fuck did I just witness? Why are you doing so little damage? Oh my god, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 critical hit rate ups. Alright, sure. Well, I have Oda now, so... Oh, wait. Wait, it's Red Hair Divine. I'm checking this right now. This is important to know. Are you Divine? Oh. Okay. He's not Divine. Should have figured, but whatever. No, it's Lubu. No, it's not. Absolutely. Why would he be Divine? I don't know. In this game, who really knows? Oh, so you have quite the health pool. Should be able to switch off the sun like a light bulb. Earth is dead after like half an hour. I actually think it would take longer than a half hour, but I see your point. Let's save that for now. No, keep those on standby. Soji Yamato put in those hormone law, which he hit the summon away. Really? Wait, what was that? Imitation God Force. Well, there we go. Everyone just died. That is rather annoying. Who do I have left? Alright, so we're gonna death Red Hair. That is plan. Apart from that, I might be boned. Okay, that is what we will do. Greencaster is clairvoyance. Maybe? Must have been my ancestor. Wait, what? Must have been my ancestor. Jesus Christ, dude. I know I didn't die. Shit. So this is a story, not a node. Still. Oh wow. Nash just got destroyed. Go again. It's Mashu time. Likes returning story even when he doesn't have done. Exactly. I'm a simple man. I see red, I click red. All you need is B. Maybe. Charge! Alright, cool. What's your Nova Phantasm doing this for? Like, I've already forgotten. Ah, it's just basically your old skill one. Quick, bust card. It's time for bust card effectiveness. Let's go. It's all on Mash now. He's an okay quick rider. Can't loop though. Alright then. The mirror should be able to revive the dead Amaterasu? Yeah, it should. But not when we have it. I will admit, I do like the look of Mash's Nova Phantasm, even if it is terrible. You can do it, man. It's all on you. You even managed to crit. Oh, there's defense on it. It's a very helpful round. You have that. Wait, what? I clicked mash, didn't I? No, I automatically went Nito. Alright, fair enough. Rip. Whoops. I'm ready to give every guts. Nope, that lore wise, remembering extra lore wise. I barely remember lore wise. Okay. Oh, mash. I know I'm prolonging this for as long as possible. I've already lost. I'm just gonna bring Melt next time, destroy it. Damn. Fucking Redhead needs to chill. Alright, withdraw. Temmo only has 3 tails at Ascension. Yes, max Ascension she has 3 because she doesn't want any more. Let me get that. No, not because no, shouldn't be able to support that kind of ability. Correct. Where are we here? I'll take that Scotty. And where is my melt? Where's my melt? There's my melt. Good though. Now I'm gonna bring something else. Why have I got you? Have that for now. Single target, assassin, you know what? Oh, I cannot bring you. That's fine, I got others. What I got that's leveled? Single target style. Oh, Shiki, where's Shiki? There you are. Bring Shiki. That'll work. Like, that'll actually work far more effective. 1 tail per ascension. Just make her a divine spirit. She kind of basically is. First is 1, second is 2nd, and 3rd is 3. Yes. It's not like we can't summon literal gods. Well, to an extent. Can I get poked into the Temmo? Is there a mirror of the extra one? Maybe? That should go as 4. Ooh. That's pretty impressive, though. Alright, well, let's do this. That. No, true notice because of that damn mirror. Like this. This. And this. And I cannot do anything else, and oh boy! Look what I got! A full combo. Weapon of choice. Please give us full Triple C translation? Yes. More fake content is always good content. It's fine to see. Did I break the bar? No, but I'm about to. Beautiful. You're about to nuke the field, aren't you? No. But, oh boy, that Scotty got destroyed. Cool. That's a thing. Yeah, it does it. Well, I mean, there's no one except Mira, or what? I feel like I just missed something, so I'm still glad you guys got that out. There we go. What have we got now? If in doubt, bring a ballerina. I'm going much swifter. Oh, here we go. That's one. Wait, what? Oh, right, you got ignore invincibility. All the times we know what I lost, what, 5.2. Fair. Alright, cool, we're done here. That'll deal with that. It doesn't power, we would never know because it can be hidden. The one-tailed Tambichi is the closest to Nine-Tails Tam. Jesus. Wait, what? Fuck, he evaded it, I didn't even realize. Well, that's actually really rather annoying. Have that. Oh, you've got your own event. Fuck. Well, you know what, it's fine. It's relevant. You're gonna die for that now. At least on her nature. Isn't each tail a different nature? Yeah. Each tail is a different part of it. I thought I deathed you for a second, actually. I didn't see damage numbers. It's a different aspect of manifestation. Yes. Case in point, Tam Berserker. This applies to an ego. Should be the evil ego. Well. She's definitely eagle. Eagle? Yeah, eagle. We'll go with that. She's the closest. I'm gonna bring the same. Oh, wait, is this another... I don't know if this is gonna be another fight or a boss fight. That's my concession. It's an evil fox god. She's truly evil or something else. Who knows? There's no percent the answers on what we know about Tamuo. Ah, that's enough. Lord Hare, I believe this boy is no more than strong enough for us to serve. What do you think? That was fun. This master's majesty and sheer presence would outshine even Guan Yu himself. I would be happy to let him ride on my back. Oh, I'm Lu Bu Fengshuan. Pleased to meet you. What? Yes, it is best you ignore that bit. It really does not matter. At all. Moving on. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to add servants as strong to our lineup. What do you think? Why are you refusing to make eye contact? I'm not. I just figure these kinds of compromises are worth making, given we're in this for the long haul. Thank you, my lord. As of today, I, Chenglong, recognize you, me, as my master and swear an oath of undying loyalty. Perfect. Oh, it looks like getting to know each other is going to have to wait. I should have... Alright, it's fine. Makes sense, we weren't exactly keeping it quiet. Well, good fortune, it seems you need to wait to give us a test run, so to speak. In fact, this might be the best kind of welcome party for a couple of war-loving nuts like you. Yes, let's do this. Stand back. Alright, cool. You know I have a great strategy I've been dying to test out. You mean the strategy where you point to the enemy and say to me, go blow yourself up with them. I know what this is referencing. Plucking... okay. Well, I put Lancelot in the backline because I thought this was a continuation of the fight. So, how many am I fighting? So I'm just going to have to yeet them. 999? There always has to be at least one in a singularity.
決めたよ
Okay, you know what? This is fine.
我が城の影に迫るし
And
かな
that-
かったそういうこともできる古きルール
How do we want to do this? I got a full quick combo, so have the attack out. What if this would... Yeah, this will, should straight up kill you. I get both. This'll work just fine. Kick them? I'm kicking them, don't you worry. You gotta disappear now, because story. Fair enough, Oki. I'll catch you around. You have fun. Alright, we'll be doing anything after that. Bitchin'. Alright, that's one. Oh, you might live. I take it back. Cool, crit stars. And I can even fire you off immediately. Oh, you know what? A Lancelot was not required.
どれにしようかなどれにしようかな
Sky singing is adorable. Like that. Sort up. Alright, cool. Cool, we're done here. Alright, so we have how many more sections left? 5, I think? We might not get this on time. See what happens. Oh yeah, we're done. Who needs a Lancelot? We got a ballerina. Really wish I had you MP2 though. Perfect.
何か踏んでしまったかな
I do get to roll for you again when Gao Gao rolls around, so there is that. She has a banner late winter. Yes, Triple C comes back. I can hope I get another one then. Hello there. Can you hear me okay? Oh, Da Vinci, what are you doing? I thought you were captured or something. What's up? Oh good, looks like we've got a clear signal. I knew modifying our portable comms to use void space and give us some truly insane range would be a good idea. Would be a good out, my genius at work. Yes, it's very impressive, but we thought you'd all be captured. Indeed, we are currently being confined some distance from you at An Kang. We'd have called sooner, but we had a little too much in the way of supervision. Anyway, it really sucks that they took the border with them. But at least me, Holmes, Gordy, and the rest of the staff are all being held in the same place. I'm surprised they didn't take your comms when you were captured. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird too. I don't think it's because they're trying to get us to talk so they can monitor the conversation, though. Indeed, had their intent been for us to converse, they would not likely have put us in separate cells. Aside from that, the security here seems pretty solid. They were lax on the comm stuff, but they sure made a point of taking away all of our weapons. Given how the guards have been treating us, I'd say they must not have noticed the comms. Or more likely, they just didn't suspect these devices could be used for communications at all. But I'm surprised they would overlook something that important. I imagine it simply never occurred to them that we might be carrying around communication devices. We're doing this out in the open, so... Chen knows now. You know, most hail the Emperor. He's now aware. These are prison guards, right? How could they be so careless to keep their jobs? Remember, this Lost World science and engineering have developed completely differently from our own. That holds equally true what it excels at as well as where it is lacking. I recognize that tone. You figured something out, haven't you, Holmes? I surely have. Think back to Chen Shuang Hung, who gained immortality by exchanging a physical body for a mechanical one. Even if they've added to that body's functionality over time, ever since, don't you find it odd that it has expanded to such absurd proportions? Now that you mention it, it does look like a gigantic elder deity thing. Then there's the enormous gap between the technology the Emperor employs and the primitive way the farmers live their lives. They may enjoy the benefits of this Lost World's advanced medicine and biochemistry, but their machinery has not advanced beyond the medieval era. No doubt that is part and parcel of the Emperor's attempts to maintain perpetual ignorance throughout the Empire's citizenry. This is to say that while this Lost Belt may be highly technologically advanced, the sole beneficiary of those advancements is its ruler. By design, these technological advancements will never spread to the masses. Edison would go nuclear if he heard that. Remember how we were also told that most of the wheat grown here is used for fuel rather than food? This also means that all the astonishing technology here runs on old-fashioned combustion engines. Right, ethanol. We're whispering. Fair enough. You have an event you need to attend to. Fair enough, Lucas. You have fun. I'll catch you around. Now that you mention it, I guess it would, wouldn't it? This may seem preposterously inefficient with regards to fuel from our standpoint. But if Chenshu Hung and the capital of Zhangyang to which the Emperor is attached are the only ones using said fuel, I imagine that they are still able to meet their energy needs regardless of that inefficiency. Even the environmental cost of harvesting such massive amounts of biofuel is unlikely to become a serious problem without anyone else making use of electricity. So I suppose you could get away with it then, so long as you'd taken the entire planet, which the Emperor has done. He's running out of fuel, isn't he? Now then, let's try a little thought experiment, shall we? In a situation where there is no incentive whatsoever to develop technology for mass production and widespread use, what would be most neglected? Fuckery duckery, I like that. Oh, I know. Miniaturization and optimization. Precisely. Technology only sees widespread use once it is sufficiently compact and affordable. But in this Lost Belt, neither of those concerns are a factor. Chen Shui-Hung's ability to monitor everything within the Empire simultaneously is a remarkable feat, but I cannot imagine a way to maintain it at that scale without massively inefficient labor costs. However, Chen Shui-Hung is the only one using such a system. Any concerns about cost effectiveness would be moot. The idea for integrated circuits would never occur to the Emperor, nor would there be any concern about costs when the entirety of the nation's resources exist for Chen Shui-Hung's sole personal use. Sounds like a pharaoh ruling from high atop their pyramid does it now. I doubt it would even occur to this world's inhabitants to carry around machines for personal use. There certainly isn't any need for them to carry individual communicators, as they can converse with their Emperor wherever they may be. For that matter, in this world, the very concept of long-range communication is the Emperor's sole domain. There is no real need for private communication between individuals over a distance here, nor would it even be permitted. So that's why the idea that we might have some way to communicate with each other like that never even occurred. That's a bit sad. That said, I also thought Chen Shui-Hung would be so blinded by pride in their insuperiority to proper human history that our technology wouldn't really get any notice. For the most part, I believe you were right. Certainly the Emperor took interest in the Shadowborder's zero-sale technology, but it would seem nothing else was worthy of attention. Then we will just have to exploit every such arrogant blind spot to win. At any rate, I'm glad we know where you all are now. Why do I keep adding random words? I'll never know. We should be able to reach Ankang in about a day or two from our current location. Yes, I would encourage you to move with all possible haste, you see. I didn't even consider the director. Oh, God, he's asleep. Well, actually, he's grown so weak that he passed out. He should have plenty of time left, should he? Is it the poison? He didn't seem that weak the last time I saw him. The worst thing about Koenig's poison is that it has different effects on different people. I think there's something to do with the victim's karma. The more, bad stuff they've done, the more they're punished. In my case, the effects haven't been any worse than a bad cold. But Gordy's already had his digestive system fail. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that is real bad. No, I thought it was weird too. I haven't seen Tubby stuffing his face ever since we got here. So he wasn't able to keep anything down at all. He was only getting by thanks to an IV drip I was giving him discreetly while we were on the border. Sorry I didn't say before, but he insisted I keep it secret. It was his way of trying not to make you worry. Well, shit. You're struggling that badly. Bucko... What? Bucko Q. Are you trying to say Bucka? Can't imagine Gordolf fasting. So once we get tossed in here, and I couldn't treat him anymore, his condition got real bad, real quick. It doesn't look like the guards have much interest in helping either. Chen Shui-Hung's only interest is in Da Vinci's mind. Gordolf's health is really not a concern. Indeed, I hardly think the Emperor cares if the other prisoners survive at all. This is terrible. We need to hurry there and rescue them right away. Please do. That said, I do have one spot of good news. It turns out a surprise guest is staying here with us. Damn it, Holmes, knock it off. This isn't the time for your usual coy nonsense. Yes, quite right. Let me come right to the point then. It seems Kane Skyer is being held here in the same facility. Really. If we can all rendezvous here, we'll have a real opportunity to turn things around and capture Kane Skyer ourselves. I see a chance at a good deal here for Kane Skyer. The cure for your freedom. Thank you for the quartz. And thank you for the horseshoes. I actually need those. So that's what that was. How much quartz do I have now? Not enough. But I will in 3. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough time to get this done tonight. I'm going to safely assume this is not a boss fight, so... Make sure you've got the correct one. You can have that. Actually, you know what? Don't forget Oda. You know, tasty 1 million bond I need to now acquire. Oh, that's going to be fun. The Poppy Girl. The who ate the what now? Then it is your belief that the other Chaldeans will next show themselves at the prison? They will do this, you believe, even though their most crucial asset, the Shadow Border, is already on its way to Zhanyang. I do. Difficult as may be to believe, they are quite thoroughly shackled by their absurd morality. If forced to choose between people and assets, they will always ignore the big picture in favor of life, even if it creates more danger for them. They are the very incarnation of foolishness. Well, if you feel you are that certain, we will not attempt to dissuade you. We do not know what trick they have employed to elude our sight, but we have received reports of figures matching their description fighting near Ankang. Very well, we will permit you to remain at that facility. You may even command the guards, should the need arise. However, Kwaji Zero will not go with you. We are assigning him to guard Zhanyang as the Shadow Border is our top priority. I understand. We agreed to call him Zhang Yu around you, didn't we? Surely you jest, Your Imperial Majesty. Lord Zhang Yu has no concern for what he is called whatsoever. If your prediction turns out to be correct, this will be a prime opportunity to restore your honor. See that you claim your revenge. I will. Alrighty then. You seem displeased, Saber. I don't like having Kane Skyer and the Chaldeans being kept prisoner in the same facility. True, in our world, keeping enemy prisoners separate is only sensible in warfare. For one thing, you don't want to risk them working together and escaping. But Chen Shuhang is more concerned about keeping all the Empire's enemies in one place than the threat of them banding together. What a fool. If you think of your enemies as a carrier of disease, it makes sense to keep them isolated in a single location. Especially since that way the Emperor can wipe them all out if necessary. Well, I suppose. Oops, what did I just do? I have done... No, we're good. Okay, cool. Then, if the prisoners decide to revolt, does that mean the Emperor will drop another star? I wouldn't be surprised. If it came to cases, the Emperor would not hesitate. The Emperor frightens me. There is something terrifying with the way the Emperor views their subjects and the manner of Chen Shuhang's rule now that they are immortal. Can I ask you what you think about this Lost Belts China? About the state of this eternal empire? Who cares about human society? They can all wipe each other out for all I care. They've founded and destroyed more civilizations than I can count, and never once did they learn anything from it. They're just hairless monkeys who decided they were the rules of this planet after they spread like a plague to cover its surface. I couldn't possibly care less what happens to them. They'd be doing the world a favor by dying out. Wow. Vicious. I'm sorry. You serve your own nation and people to protect, didn't you? Please pay me no heed. You have every right to be angry. You must think I'm a horrible person. You're an amazing heroic spirit, and I'm just using you to satisfy my own selfish desires. Not all emotions are looked down upon only because they are fleeting and fickle. But your feelings have not wavered one bit, even across time itself. You have conviction, not emotion. There's no greater honor for a warrior than in fighting for his master's convictions. Aww. As such, I have no regrets whatsoever about wielding my sword as your servant. Thank you. I don't deserve a servant like you. Alright, something's really fucky with Akuda here. And here we are. That must be the prison. I feel like there should be more mounds in the background. Can't believe we made it this close without being seen. These bandit field devices are amazing. I'm afraid we can't get any closer though. This won't be enough to let us make our way inside. Then our only choice is the tried and true method of distraction. Lady Junke is an assassin. As such, she should be better at sneaking around than anyone else here, no? And I'm a master of bringing the ruckus. Neha, sure. You are quite the strategist. You came up with a plan before our master even had a chance to fret. Oh, it's nothing. I'm quite used to explaining what needs to be done before my lord begins panicking. Our whole army was chock full of soldiers who liked to leap before they looked. That sounds like a huge headache. Hardly. I would simply verbally whip them up into a frenzy whenever necessary, and employ the odd harebrained scheme to help my lord learn a lesson when he was being foolish. Those battlefields were wonderfully fulfilling, with no end of stimulation. Alrighty then. This does seem like the best plan for the situation. If me, Mash, and Lubu, whoever this walking storm of destruction is, makes a big enough commotion at the front gate, I can slip in undetected and meet up with Da Vinci and the others. It'd be great if I could capture Cone Scalia too, but that'll depend on how much time you're able to buy me. Leave it to me, I'll show you the power of a steed who can run 1,000 li without breaking a sweat. Lord Red Hair Lubu. I trust this goes without saying, but just be sure you don't run too far. If I think you're getting too far away, I won't hesitate to take a shot at you, is that clear? So, you'll let me know if I get too close to leaving the strategic zone. That sounds great. Okay. At any rate, Mash is set for combat. Let's do this. Excellent. How much AP do I have left? Because I thought I could get through this tonight, but I don't think I will be able to. Yeah, I'm on now, Lilfar. You can do it. Oh, what have we got? Oh, this is easy. Lancelot reigns supreme here. I really need an AoE assassin. Moral, how are we doing? Bought a Hot Pocket to try this Hot Pocket for bits. Wait, what? I bought a Hot Pocket to try this Hot Pocket for bits thingy. I scanned my receipt just now, got the code for the redeem, and I'm just saying it's already redeemed. Literal, that is a literal scam. Sounds like maybe some of the numbers got leaked online or something. So what is it? You buy Hot Pockets and you get what? Bits? All that crap is a scam. I like to think not all of it is, but unfortunate. It's a sponsored advertisement. Yeah. You can issue a complaint, but not much other will do, I think. Silver lining, at least you have Hot Pockets. I've never ever had a Hot Pocket in my life. Good sponsor this shit. I mean, if they sponsor it, it should work, but... Do I not have Assassin Uchi? Nope. I do not. The only summer servant I got from the previous summer banners was BB. No one else came home. That being said, I don't know how hard I tried. I cannot really remember. No one now. I got plenty of AP. Is this going to be the same thing? I'm going to go with yes. I think since the early 2000s, free money. Oh wait, it not. Here we go. Oh, sounds like they're here. Just listen to all that noise. Mr. Me would never charge in headlong without good cause, which must mean... Sorry we took so long, guys. Is everyone okay? Well, I wish I could toast our reunion. I'm afraid that will have to wait. How is Gordolf doing? I found an infirmary on the way, so I made sure to grab a few bags of glucose strip and an IV catheter. Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute. What? Well, this world didn't have that stuff. Alright, Jinke. Way to stay on top of things. Excellent. Then I believe now is the time for us to strike back ourselves. We can't put everything on my shoulders now, after all, now can we? This city does. Yeah, I suppose. Fair enough. They made it sound like they didn't. We have a Great Wall in space. How do you think they did that? Alright, fair point. I guess something going on in the prison now. Seems Jinkai has successfully rendezvoused with the others. They must have wasted no time setting up explosives. I can hear some lovely explosions taking place even as we speak. Alright, I'm doing this before someone else does. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. I can feel my warrior's blood dancing in excitement. Come on, Muscle, we can't be left behind. Yeah, keep pounding that front gate. I'm guessing the next node will be a Saber boss fight. At which point, allow me to introduce you to Urael. Not as strong as my alternate account's Urael, that one being level 100, but still. Ooh, okay. Ah, that's annoying. I don't think I'll get enough. Probably should have kept those, actually. Actually, yeah, no, I should have. There's no reason for me to fire off those quick ups. Ah, whatever. What's happening at this point? Okay, results when you try to search. Oh, this game is actually a Hodo. This has been a thing. You're at least able to search it. Nah, I mean, you could, if you wanted to, Moral, complain to Twitch stuff. Ooh. Do I... No, it's going to be 4 turns all the way, I think. You know what? It might actually be quicker if I... do this. I'm gonna lose my boss right away, so I might as well keep my host on charge. Strox is welcome. Oh, God. How dare you. Stroxes, how is this stuff? Yeah, things and stuff today. I'm just noticing the background. This underwater prison. Oh, you live. Oh, I take it back. You are now dead. Goodbye. Alrighty then. This should kill this one. And I do believe I have this. That should do it. And if not, the extra card will. Oh man. Why does it feel so much longer than it's actually done? Hey! I'm surprised you lived, Puppet Soldier, eh? Well, it's 5 instead of 4 turns, but not much I can do about that. Yes, give me that pointless QP. Alright. So this goes here and How goes the Shadow Borders analysis, Your Imperial Majesty? What a fascinating device, truly fascinating, and yet it plagues us with so many doubts. We understand the principles and its operating structure, but we cannot for the life of us understand why they would make it so small. Ha! Alright. Don't think I'll be finished it tonight? No, I'm not going to try. Our engineering could produce something of equal capability, but it would be a gargantuan vessel. We can only wonder as to why they would devote so much effort to making it so very compact. The electronics alone are positively maddening. We feel as if we are dissecting a fleet. We can barely remember the last time we were taxed to our limits as we are now. I see, miniaturization, huh? You can even see where they chose to compromise on performance in exchange for efficiency. Perhaps they were simply starved for resources. If that was so, why would they use silicon of all things? What is wrong with vacuum tubes? Ah. What is it, Hanjing? Well, you just got me thinking. If these people can make electronic devices that small, Maybe that means they could also build communication devices small enough that they could secret away on their person too. I'll arrange for more guards to be dispatched to the Ankang prison right now. Do not bother, it is already too late. We just received word that hostilities are already underway. Huh. Just what sort of world did these people come from? Can you imagine it? Ordinary people talking amongst themselves across vast distances without relying on us or asking our permission. This could spread Confucianism like a wildfire. We would not even be able to stomp it out at its source. They truly do bring disaster wherever they go. We must wipe them out immediately. They are like an airborne disease. We cannot let them bring further taint to the Empire. Just done with the lovey couple. E. Some lumber work. Ooh. Alright, what is the time? 11. Alright, I see a saber there. Alright, so it's time to repair. How do we want to do this? I'll assume this is an actual fight. Is there another Tam floating about? No, I'll bring a waiver. A Skadi is not required here, but a waiver would be great. I've got Aussies. How do we want to roll this? We don't need you. I need my Urail. Because I am 90% sure I know exactly what that goddamn thing is. It's probably got break bars, so I won't Black Grail it. Where's Tam? You'll do nicely. And actually, that's right. I can rash the first wave. Hopefully there aren't 3 waves. Probably isn't. Yeah, this will work. Alright, what do we got? Hey, Ben. Did you miss me? Yes, I did. Da Vinci, I'm so glad you're okay. Sure, and we brought along a special guest. Sulky Glare. Sup. Korean Skya. Oh, poor folk. Don't worry, you're fine. Easy, folk. Easy, boy. Well, as humiliating as this may be, I have to admit that I really can't stick around here. So I suppose I have no choice but to cooperate. Naturally, I had no promise to provide an antidote in exchange for our help. I trust you will fulfill your end of the bargain, Koenskaya. What's done is done, and like you humans, I make a point of always keeping my word. No sense in sticking around here any longer, let's go. Speak of the devil. You will not be going anywhere. I would hope you know better than to underestimate us by now. I can say the same thing for you, Lanling. You're surrounded. This time we're going to finish you off. Yes, I can see you are deadly serious about that. Be wary, Master. The enemy was careful to wait until we were all gathered together before surrounding us. As he says, he's very much determined to emerge victorious. It almost feels like this whole thing might have even been a trap. Are you serious? Did you really come all the way here to rescue your allies, armed only with pluck? No, it wasn't all pluck, just mostly. I'd forgotten what you were like. I should have known better than to count on Coldea for help. I see how it is. There's no time to be worrying about appearances, so I better pitch in to help out as well. You would go over to the enemy side so easily just to save your own skin, Alter Ego. Well, yeah, if Chen Shu Han's punishment wasn't reason enough, your own master just severed ties with me. Remember? Besides, it's just like I told her. In this world, you're either a client or a product. And right now, regardless of the circumstances that brought us here, Coldea is a valued client. As such, I have no problem whatsoever listing yesterday's client as today's featured product. Remind me not to give her any personal information, not so much as my full name. Besides, isn't the occasional face turn like this kind of dramatic? Is she friend or is she foe? What could the mysterious yet beautiful Koenskaya's true objective possibly be? Foe. Die in a foyer. Perfect. Now then, let me present one of my very best products. A walking disaster from a very different path than proper human history. This rare breed is imported directly from a world of snow and undying fire. Introducing one of Nine Fox Foundations. Oh, they're an FF, that's what that is. Latest and greatest, a Jotun, straight from the land of Frost Giants. Impressive that you can just do that. Well now, so she can summon a familiar so large and powerful merely by tearing off a bit of her hair and blowing on it. What the? A giant? How the hell did a giant get here? Alright, Caldea, go ahead and let him handle the little guys while you focus on the servant. Prince of Landling, who would usually be quite a formidable foe, but luckily for you, his sorry excuse for a master should make him considerably easier to defeat. Silence Foxwoman, you know nothing about her. Oh, welcome back, Lucas. If anyone sees Potato, tell him to join the Tristy thing. He will know. So noted. You can ping him in Discord. Oh, speaking of being pinged, I have been pinged. Why have I been pinged? Ah, it's Rich. Kokogo. I like this. Alright. I was absolutely correct. Thank you, Arash. You know what? Actually should bond you up, shouldn't I? You'll be on the next menu. Who next after that? Probably Oda Berserker. Alright, what do we got? Oh, good. Now, I feel like this might be a proper fight. Alright, so... You have that. You have that. Another Charming Roots will be affected anyway. Save that. And I guess I'm just going to do this. Beautiful. You're charmed. Alright, well that's one break bar down. Pity Rail didn't actually get more in here. Oh no, attack up, whatever will I do? Right, the master's actually out of command spells. So I got 50% there, plus that is 20... Wait a minute. 29. So... Damn. I only have enough for 310 you. I get rid of 2 break bars before the odds upgrade one. Card game. Pity I have Vampirism. Do I need to charm you? Why did I save the attack up for now? Om nom 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 nom. No charge gain for you. The AI in these Lost Belts is targeting servants and hard targeting. It's a little bit weird. That will do nicely, thank you. Watch him target Waver Blade. Absolutely destroyed. Hit 50% for me. Absolutely beautiful. That's actually not enough because I've already used it 30%. But how did you do that? Like, actually, how did you do that? Oh, you guarded it. Okay, well, defense up. A little confused by that, but okay. Is that an... Oh, that's an arts down, too. Hmm. It's like they know. How long is that going to last me? Alright. Forest Derail again, but there might not be much point. Waver is about to die, however. 3 more turns. Jesus Christ. Alright, you know it's fine. Go. I don't care, I'm still gonna kill you.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Right, it's been a while since I've seen Logan. Noble Phantasm. When was the last time I actually used you? The whole double Scarlet thing has been taking up all my farming life.
射止めてみせるわ
There we go. That was not enough, but close enough.
豊足姫に
Get charmed and stunned. Yes, we got that.
大結界
Avol Blessing Mantras, let's go.
さてさて
Sate, sate.
この世にはびこる
I wonder if I can vampirism you after this. I didn't actually see the timer.
私絶海でご奉仕いたします
Go in my MP5 tab.
ここに見参
Glorious.
これはどう
33.
豊足姫に
I feel like we should be fine here. It's for a turn. I don't know, is it 2 turn? 2 hits or a turn? 2 left. Oh, no.
清めて
Thank you. You have that. You're about to die. See if I can keep you alive. Probably not, but... Might be a touch boned here. Well, in Waver's case.
じゃあこれは豊足姫に
That's fine. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting at 98%, aren't I? No, I'm not. We are done here. That heli thing around Urael's head is actually really good effect. Alright, goodbye, Prince of Lunling. It has been fun. You die now. Steno Salt. Yeah, that's Steno, alright. Oh, I wonder if I could Steno this on Miles' account. That'd be great. I doubt I can mash Steno.
終わらせないわ
Excuse me?
仕切り直す交代せよ
最上に近い勝利だ。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
Okay. I was expecting I had to fight you again. Problem. You were out of command spells. How did you do that? You don't know why, but your tooth hurts. You may need to see a dentist. Things are gonna get real juicy? Maybe. I wanna know how you did that. You're out of command spells. Could keep using command spells like there's no tomorrow. This girl is deadly serious about finishing us off. How? She's already out. True, unfortunately for her, that's also going to be her downfall. Since she's not used to providing real support, it couldn't be more obvious where she's providing it from. And boom. Yeah. Master. Just a quick little booby trap I whipped up from what I picked up around here. Do you like it? What a wicked fox, I'm missing such lovely skills and looks in one evil package before. Ooh, curse you, foxwoman. Oh crap, that didn't finish her. Hold Prince of Lunling off. Whatever you do, don't let him get to his master. Unfortunate for you. I couldn't stop him. Saber. I'm here, master. Oh, now we're screwed. Come on, everyone. Let's run for it. Can't, but why? There's no way Akuta can keep fighting with a fatal wound like that, right? Alright, you still don't know what she really is, do you? Look, let me give you some honest advice once. Leave the servant alone and get out of here while you still can. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we get to see Akuta's secret. What have we got? Lunling. Master, now that things have come to this, there is no other choice. I beg you, sacrifice me to save yourself. No, that's the one thing I'll never... I am sure you dislike the idea. Feeding on others is the very thing you loathe humans for, after all. But if there was a time to swallow your pride and do what must be done to survive, it is now. For at long last, you have finally been reunited with your beloved. Think back to all those many years you spent grieving in solitude and isolation. Aww. Okay, so... I'm fairly certain you're immortal somehow. You must survive, Master. This time, you and Zhang Yu will live happily together. This time, you will share in each other's fate. Okay, yeah, you are definitely immortal. Wait, are you a vampire? Oh, you absolutely are. What in the world is that? Did she just eat her servant? Life absorption, magical energy metabolization. No way. She couldn't possibly pull that off unless she was a blood-sucking kin or something. No, wait. Even if she was, this is a servant she's eating. To swallow an entire heroic spirit class spirit core, she'd have to be a true ancestor. Or, wait, does that mean Akuta Hina is actually... Are you sure you wanted to go this way? Last matter is that you answer one last question. Jesus Christ. This is going to be a long night. Oh no. You must have come to know thousands, if not millions, of great heroes over the course of eternity. So of all those many heroes, why did you choose to summon this lowly Gao Shanggong as your servant? You once had the courage to speak to me without fear. Even all these years later, that memory still warms my heart. Ah, I could ask for no greater honor. Thank you, my master, Yu Mei Ren. Did you say Yu Mei Ren? Oh, come on, is that really a surprise at this point? It's not as though she's been shy about showing her affection for Zhang Yu. A detective of your supposed caliber should have seen her for what she really was a long time ago. But then again, considering how much trouble you let have with her heroic spirits and race shifting and whatnot, I suppose the idea that a genuine article who's been alive for nearly 2,000 years was hiding under your nose all that time must have been unthinkable. Not even the other cryptists had any idea. The only ones who knew the truth were myself and... It must be... Oh, God damn it. Who's the and? For your eternal youth and beauty are nothing more than a curse. I knew something happened to her in this Lost Belt, Saru, but I didn't realize it was from way back when. How comforting it is for those first doomed to rot and fade away. So there is someone out there whose beauty will remain pristine forever. Oh, that isn't even a fun form. You mean you? Oh, okay, well there we go. Hello. I'd hope to finish you all off in a manner befitting a human, since I've been presenting myself as one all this time. But now that you've forced my hand, I can no longer afford to be magnanimous. This ends now, Caldea. My curses shall obliterate you before the night is out. Alright, we're fucked. Well, now what? You're up against a true ancestor who just devoured an entire heroic spirit, spirit origin and all, and she's pissed off beyond belief. Can I just leave now, please? Oh, this is going to be fun. Start the counter for retries? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. What do you mean counter for retries, though, Chibi? Is she that bad? Ugh, nothing. Alright, well, I know she's an assassin, so... I need to cast her. Or... No, wait, no, I know who to bring. Unironically, Skadi will work nice here. For a little bit. At least for a good test. Use Burger as catalyst. You're not wrong. Melt will do some work. At the very least, for now. Oh, this is not going to work. I am aware. You will, however, work very nicely. Where's my Black Grail? That can go elsewhere. For... Wait, what? Oh, right, because I filled up on, Have that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Evade, Invol, and Guts are my friend in this fight. Oh, God. Is it actually that bad? Surely not. Surely I can just brute force my way through, right? With double Skadi and a melt. Merlin is always my friend. Merlin is always my friend. Debuff clear. Oh, no story. We are straight into it.
決めたよ お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。
Alright. One turn, one left. You're about to pull some fuckery. Okay. We are in there, I can already tell.
古きルール
Free guts, yeah, free one turn guts, cutie. She's about to pop something. She's about to do something.
怖い怖い、ぶち抜いてあげる。
古きルール
Let's go. Yeah, something's about to happen here.
どれにしようかな。
Alright.
地球でやればいいんでしょ。
What's with the flaming swords?
邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。
Alright, this might take a few to break that first barrier.
諦めの悪い。
Let spirit absorb. Okay.
どう？
Did you just break my evade?
滅びの定めにすら見放された。我が永遠の空白。
Oh, that looks cool.
我の涙で命を呪え。
Alright, I might pull you just for that noble phantasm. Okay, this is interesting. I can't tell if I'm in trouble or not. She's raining blood, it's pretty cool.
生きていた痕跡さえも溶かして行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。
Come on now. Alright, you got rid of your defense downs.
もう楽になるわね。
Wait, what?
滅びの定めにすら
Okay. I see the problem. The problem has made itself known.
命を呪え。
And my scout is gone. Alright. Okay. Okay. Right.
わしに任せよ。
Yeah. How we... Okay. Let me think. Can my melt break 68k? Maybe. You have the guts. I see. Okay, I see the problem there. All right. That debuff immune is actually going to come in much handier than I thought it would. Sunzang is actually going to be a lifesaver. Yeah, debuff clear is the friend, yes. I didn't even intend that when I brought Sunzang. There we go. I just wanted to know if the, uh-oh. Oh, okay, Melt's dead. No! Yes! Oh, that's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. See? Everything's fine. Easy. Also, we now have a very pissed off true ancestor on our hands, so we need to run. I was not expecting her to be a true ancestor. This changes matters greatly. How can she attack with such power so quickly? She should have run out of magical energy ages ago. She's not using her own magical energy at all. She's sucking up the endless supply of mana from the world itself and using it as her own. This is what a true ancestor, an incarnated elemental, can do. I never would have thought that China had one of its own. Fighting one of them is like taking on a tsunami or a hurricane with your fists. I'm sorry, that went right over my head. Could you dumb it down to, say, horse level? Simply put, we've been quite thoroughly backed into a corner. That's bad, right? Oh yes, if we're all going to die anyway, might I suggest you blow yourself up so everyone except me can truly go out with a bang. You two just shut up already. Jesus. I don't think I can keep this up any longer. Enough playing around, Akuta. No, now that you have revealed your true form, we suppose we should no longer call you by your alias. But then you have never given us any other name. What should we call you now? You would call my wrath, my curses, merely playing around, O worldly king. What else would you call this? Did you endure eternity merely so you could curse these people to death? Undying one, true one, we have found too much respect for you to see you lose your way like this. Return here before you go any further. Recall the pledge you still have yet to keep and do what must be done first. So you do not want me to do anything else that benefits you, is that it? We are telling you to remember what it is you came here to do. Interesting. Just what is the nature of the relationship between these two? A pledge. Does that mean she made some other deal with Chen Shuhang I don't know about? Ooh. F for frames. Oh, they're back now. Okay, cool. Round 2 Electric Boogaloo? I don't think I want to all those. Alright, my frame's back. Don't know what happened there. Those of us who endure eternally should not be so swept up in fleeting emotions. You must not forget what it is you truly seek, how close you are to having it in your grasp, and what you must yet do. What the fuck just happened? I don't know. My internet just sort of skipped. Did we all at the same time just do that, Sarah? That's a bit fucky. I shall follow your advice for now. Huh. We did? Weird. I'm exhausted. This stuff can be such a pain. As much as I despise humans, I do have to give them credit for one thing. The weapons they make are so much easier to use. Nothing better than something that lets you kill a bunch of humans just by pulling a trigger. Going Sky, I take it you that Akuta Hinako was actually Yume Ren all along? Who is Yume Ren? A notable figure from the Shuhan contention, which took place after the death of Chen Shuhang. She was the hegemon king of Western Shu. Zhang Yu's lover, and is said to have met an untimely death in the wake of his defeat. So this means that Yume Ren wasn't human, and that she's also been alive for thousands of years. It was shocking enough to find out that the legendary Yume Ren was actually a bloodsucker, or rather a true ancestor. But then, why would she bother infiltrating Caldera and apply to be a race-shifting candidate? If that weren't enough, now she's a crypto hold-up in the Chinese Lost Belt. None of this makes any sense. True, if all you look at the facts, the odds seem pretty long indeed. But if you trace them back to their source, the answer couldn't be simpler. This all happened because Marissa Berry planned for it to happen. As I suspected. Director Marissa Berry Atmosphere may have seemed like a good person, but at heart he was still a mage. A mage's idea of doing good and a human's idea of doing good are very, very different. Marissa Berry may have been a just person, but it seems like he also managed to do good, that is, his best as a mage. I expect he may have been anxious. I imagine he had to wonder if race shifting was even possible, and if it was, whether humans could actually survive the process. I'd guess that's what prompted him to bring Yume Ren on as a backup plan of sorts. No doubt he must have thought that even if it turned out humans couldn't withstand a race shift, she would either survive or could be resuscitated, thanks to her sturdy true ancestor body. That must be why he covered up her true identity of the name Akuta Hinako, and sent her a formal invitation to Caldea after she'd been hiding away in the margins of history for centuries. That would have been before the previous version of me was summoned to Caldea. I do recall that Akuta Hinako was already part of Caldea's staff even before Team A was formed. Marissa Berry must have wanted to prove the viability of race shifting come hell or high water. Agreed, I imagine he meant to use her as a guinea pig to make the experiment work, even if there turned out to be no mere humans who fit the bill whatsoever. But as luck would have it, not only did there turn out to be plenty of viable candidates, The demi-servant plan he had come up with to improve the odds of summoning heroic spirit after the race shift worked out as well. All of which meant that Murasaburi no longer needed to bother giving Akuta Hinako more special treatment. She was ultimately assigned to Team A for no other reason than to fill the roster, so to speak. Now, do you understand? Your great director was hiding a true ancestor in his organization all this time. Someone at Caldea came under UN scrutiny after something that shady. The fact that none of this surviving staff had any idea is just the ultra-ironic icing on the cake. So I'm supposed you agree to all that being a true ancestor and all. Oh, that's the part you find strange. What do you mean, huh? That is strange. I don't suppose anyone with a finite lifespan could ever really understand the psychology of a truly eternal being. So I have to give Murasaburi credit for being able to figure out what it was she wanted. It couldn't have been easy for him to convince her, since she really, really hates humans. At the very least, I'm sure he never offered anything as cheesy as a mink coat. Sure what to make of all this, since I really don't know Murasaburi all that well. I'm sure Romani knew him well enough that he could weigh in with something useful, but we need to get out of it. Agreed, now that we've made an enemy of Chen Shuhang, lingering in one place for too long is tantamount to suicide. Got it, let's keep our camouflage battlefield up and put some distance between us and this place. It really sucks that they took the border, now we have to carry our patient on foot. Please, no more tool, I couldn't eat another bite. He's even dreaming of food. Something that looked like a truck in the hangar, maybe we could use that. You mean the thing they used when they brought me here? Maybe better than walking, but we'll fill every bump on the road and then some. Well, beggars can't be choosers. We just have to make the best of it. Lev's versus a true ancestor. Jesus. Long, long ago, this was a beautiful place. Even today, I still remember the time when there was nothing in the sky but wind, and nothing on the ground but plants. This was in ages past, long before anyone even thought to lay claim to this planet. Before I was separated from the world, I even had a form of my own. But my memories of what came after are all of fear, animosity, and a perverse kind of envy. You and I both look the same, which is why I don't understand. Why do you hate me so much? Why do you despise me so? You would attack me so viciously, all because I cannot die. I never asked for eternal life. I would have welcomed death. I would have liked nothing more than to fall into oblivion alongside my beloved. True ancestor, bloodsucker, I don't know anything about those, but that didn't stop you from deciding that's what I was. You said my inability to die made me unclean, that my inability to age made me a monster. None of you listened to what I had to say once you decided I was a monster. You just kept treating me like one. Ooh. I understand you hate humans. I know you had want nothing to do with us, but no matter how much you may wish it were otherwise, humans will never truly leave you alone. Once they learn you exist, executors will come from far and wide to hunt you down. I cannot do anything to change that fact. As such, I cannot apologize on behalf of humanity. All I can do is give you an outlet for your resentment, to keep my head bowed, no matter what manner of abuse you may heap upon it. With that in mind, that I would like to make you a proposal, even if you think me shameless for doing so. To obtain peace and quiet, your only choice is to move yourself somewhere outside the bounds of human activity. Mankind has grown far too numerous. Indeed, this last century must have been a nightmare for you. They excavate mountains, chop down forests, and greedily expand their territory with no end in sight. You must have already realized that at this rate, there will no longer be any safe place left for you to hide. So speaking as one partially responsible for this state of affairs, I'd like to offer you a deal. There is a small, isolated community of mages in one of the most remote areas of this world. Its residents are well aware that prying into the other community members' lives is taboo. I think you would be right at home in Caldea. As long as you play along with the false identity I will prepare for you, no one will ever be the wiser. In exchange, I'd like you to assist me with my search. A quest of sorts, to realize my family's greatest dream. Yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. My name is Murasaburi Atmosphere. I figured as much. I hope you can see that our interests are aligned. Spirit of Gaia. As one of the last followers of the moon left on Earth, I would love to have your help in making both our dreams come true. True human, you may ren. I knew he was lying. He was far from the first ghoul who had tried to uncover my secrets in their own quest for immortality. And yet by this point, I was far too tired to tear him to pieces. I wasn't sure whether he was being truthful or not, but he was right about one thing, at least. I no longer have a place in this land. There is no darkness to hide me, no light I can join. There is nowhere left for me to go. Yet even so, I can still feel the grip of his despair over my fate coiling around my heart. Ah, you, my you, what will your fate be? That's right, I seek an end to eternity, a place where I can hold my head high and declare that I have gone as far as I can. My soul wish, my one final request is that I may tell my dearly departed that he no longer need weep for me. Aww. Awakened Fairy. The time has come to return to reality. What? Oh, Fairy. Alright. It has been 5 months since your arrival. We have now scanned your entire body 48 times in total. Our analysis is complete. Every last one of your body's secrets has been recorded within our memory circuits. We have at least learned the secrets of Zenren's immortality. You did well, Fairy, or perhaps we should continue to call you Akuta Hinako. Wait, hang on, what? Hang on, wait, it's been 5 months since the breakout. The hell just happened? We have anything you like as a reward, or is he alone still enough as you initially requested? He is, I desire nothing else. Then, per the terms of our agreement, we hereby bequeath custody of Kwaji Zero to you, since she arrived. Oh, first arrived. You've served us faithfully for centuries, our very first mechanical retainer. Congratulations on your retirement. Thank you, Your Imperial Majesty. It is with a heavy heart that I take your leave for the last time. Zhang Yu. We don't know what sort of name our mechanical retainer may have made for himself in your history. But was this Zhang Yu person worthy of being entrusted with your mystics, Zenren? I could ask much the same of you, Your Imperial Majesty. Why would you need to study me now when you have long possessed the Fusang tree itself? True, we did learn the mystics of life through our obtainment of the Fusang tree. We never came across a single sage or fairy in all the time we spent exploring their lands. You are the first genuine fairy we have ever laid eyes on, Akuta. I see. At any rate, this fulfills the final part of our contract. Tell us, what will you do now? If possible, I would like to stay in a remote part of your land and live out my days in peace. How modest of you, but will Cordeia let you do that? The Cordaians have already incurred your wrath. There is no need to dirty my hands further. Okay, so it absolutely is. It's 5 months after the breakout. It's only a matter of time now before one of your valiant mountain warriors presents you with their heads. 100%. Oh yes, we see. You do not want Zhang Yu to see you getting rough, so to speak. Or rough with him. Oh! We prefer this mild-mannered act to the true colors you've displayed at An Kang anyway. However, there is one thing we must ask you before you leave our service. Is this world going to perish? At this point, I can no longer tell which will emerge triumphant. The will of this world to survive, or the will that would see this world destroyed. All I can truthfully say is that I couldn't possibly care less. A good answer. We know now that if nothing else, you will never oppose us. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Aww. Are you sure about this, Your Imperial Majesty? I believe she still knows more about the monsters that have invaded us than she's letting on. We're sure she does. I was shaken when she said she did not care if this world lived or died, despite saying she would stay. She's a Zenren, a true human, the only one in this world who is on par with our royal personage. Had she voiced her intent to do something along the lines of protecting the world, then our wrath would have been swift and merciless. That would indicate her desire to fight us for this world, after all this time we spent protecting it. But it's not what she said. Indeed, she showed she had no attachment to this world whatsoever. In consequence, she can coexist with us as we rule. But there can only be one human who controls the world in its entirety. Indeed, Your Imperial Majesty. It is just as you say. Having two or more humans exist inevitably leads to quarreling, so this cannot be permitted, as this world's only human. We shall guide the common people with our love. All they need to concern themselves with is tending their land, filling their bellies, sleeping, and reproducing. What could be more peaceful? 5 months since she arrived. I don't know. They mentioned the prison just before. I don't know. Maybe it is. Alright. You've got her hands behind her back. Good. Make sure that wire is nice and tight, and don't forget the shackles. Bo agrees. Oof. Come on, is this really necessary? May I remind you, I just helped save your lives back there. I can't believe a little glucose strip is all it took to get Gordy up and running again. Really goes to show what a unique person Mr. Gordoff is, doesn't it? I guess you can say that. I see foes using Koenig's head as a dance floor. Yes, foe, have your vengeance. I understand how you feel all too well, Tiny. In fact, I can no longer restrain myself either. Accursed wench. Now you're wearing a Chinese dress of all things. Your wiles won't work on me, Koenigskaya. You won't fool me ever again. Now what shall I do with you? Oh no! I can't believe I've been captured by such a brute. Whatever will become of me now? He must have such atrocities in mind as to put Chen Shui Hong's punishment to shame. A veritable smorgasbord of torture, the likes of which has never been witnessed in all of human history. No doubt he's going to kindly humiliate me in unspeakable ways after keeping me caged like a wild animal. I'm so scared. Smorgasbord, kindly humiliate. What? I mean, yes, I'm ruthless, but I'd never go that far. I'm going to see what this goes. This is great. That's enough of that. Remember, your and your lives are still on the line here. That's right. Where's the antidote for the poison you used on me? And me? The one you promised to hand over in exchange for our help. I'll even spare you the shackles. Go on then, produce the antidote from that bountiful bosom of yours. Don't think I don't know you know how sexy your cleavage looks in that Chinese dress. Now hand over the antidote and make the hopes and dreams of every red-blooded male come true. For fuck's sake. Good off, please. Of course, I'll keep my hand in the bargain. Here you go. There we go. Just one bottle, that's it. If they spent 5 months in the hospital, both Gordy and Msika would have died from... Actually, no, you got a point. Forgot about that. That's right, a single dose is all I have, and do we want, sharing between you will just make it useless. What are you trying to pull? I thought, come on now, think about it. Would I really go to the trouble of preparing an antidote when the whole point of the poison was to kill my target? Also, to be fair, she could have stated that she had one target. Me. Gordy just sort of got in the way. So, sure. I just brought along a single dose for insurance in case I end up taking the poison myself by mistake. That's the one and only contingency I prepared for. And now, as promised, I've handed over that single dose of contingency antidote to all of you. Whatever happens next is out of my hands. I wonder which one will get to take it. His Excellency the Great Gordoff, Orchidea's one and only master. And just so you know, you don't have much time left either. You might not be feeling too bad thanks to Mash's protection, but make no mistake, the poison is doing its job. Zhang Shui Mingmai dries you out from the inside. You only have a few days left to live at best. Yeah, I got a funny feeling that might have been the case. So we prepare more antidote. As much as it sucks, I think we have to put our personal feelings aside in favor of the larger picture. Me, I suggest we challenge you to a game of rock, paper, scissors. Alrighty. The grand battle. They're shutting down a city outside of Jackson. Oof. What? Only one of us will go on living. That means this is a clash between our wills to survive. And when the stakes are this high, rock, paper, scissors is the only true impartial judge. Well, normally I would prefer a coin toss, but that would give me an unfair advantage, so rock, paper, scissors it is. Are you really sure you want to settle this like that? It's alright, Mash. If they are content to make a decision this way, it is not our place to interfere. Just you, me, and whatever hand we choose to play. A fair fight if there ever was one. What do you say, young man? Fuck it, let's go. Sell from dry goods like ramen and soups and water. Sarah, that is a good idea. For a lockdown for a month. Jesus. Sarah, that is probably a good idea. I hope that all goes well for you. In case this goes nuclear. It might. It's better to have some stored water on hand. You won't know if the water gets cut. Elderless. Because, you know, fuckery has been afoot with this. Fair enough, Sarah. May your preparations go well. I'm assuming you're going to head out to the store, like, literally right now. Ozzy, welcome back. Archer Ishtar or Space Ishtar? Probably Archer. Stealing the house to be a fallout shelter. Fair enough. Fill up jugs at home at free. Oh, I'm sure he's doing that, or done that, Elderless. Very well. I'm glad you're being such a good sport about this. Win or lose, no hard feelings. That includes having one of your servants take it by force, and either unbecoming Shishanery. Jugs can hold 2 months at best. Alright, let's do this. Rock, paper. Wait, what? Hey Godolph, why'd you use scissors there? I can't believe it. I thought the rock declaration was just a ploy, and you're actually going to use paper. I was all set to use my scissors to cut your paper to ribbons, and now your rocks dash them to pieces. Get wrecked. Need some bottled as well. Yeah, bottled water will obviously be far more sealed, so that will last longer. So use reverse psychology. You must have developed quite the eye for strategy after leading servants to restore humanity. Hey Gordy. So I've lost, and I suppose I have no choice but to let you have the antidote. Da Vinci's gonna just, you know, make more. Fair enough, Sarah. I'll catch you around. May your preparations go well. I hope you don't get caught up with the shops and all that jazz. Because people are probably going to start panic buying. Go away. So lockdown only hurts more. I don't know. It's... A lot of people just don't know how to react to all this, I guess, Elderless. Maybe some of it is overreacting. Maybe some of it is fair. There's nothing wrong with a bit of preparation. So I have no choice but let you have the antidote. Senpai? Good grief. Yes, what's up, Jinkei? It's been a good show and all, but I think it's time we got this over with, don't you? Yeah, go for it. What's the meaning of this full Nelson, Jinkei? Open wide, Gordy. What do you... Hey, that medicine's lit. There you go. Down the hatch. Are you nuts? Why did you make me swallow it? That was the only answer we had. Now what are you going to do? Well, I could just let you die. After all, I wouldn't even be here now if not for you. That's right, you only survived because Director Gordoff ate half the cake. If you had eaten the whole thing, you would have died on the spot. I never said a word about that, so... Indeed, whatever the circumstances may have been, the end result is that Gordoff saved me. And despite being well aware of that, he has not so much as mentioned it all this time. No, he decided it would be unfair to hold that over me, given how he was about to head off into battle. Well, I don't know if I put it quite that way. Okay, we're even. You fool. Where do you get off being so decent even at such a young age? But very well, this is of course merely a matter of priorities. There can be no team without its leader. Now that I'm fully back in action, all of our further plans are guaranteed to succeed. Well, there we go. What a joke, how utterly revolting. Maybe we'll just go gobble you up from the head down. Seems we have a lady here who can't quite contain her murderous rage. Who, me? Why, don't be silly. It's all been hugely entertaining farce. There's nothing quite like humans, is there? I'm so touched I feel as though my heart might just burst. Afraid you have grossly underestimated us if you thought this little performance of yours would hide the truth. That medicine you handed over is not the only means of neutralizing the poison, is it? Oh? And on what are you basing that oh-so-hopeful assertion, might I ask? That you chose to come to this particular lost spot in the first place. You made sure to wait until the time was right before you went about poisoning me. Were your poison truly incurable, you would only need to flee once the deed was done. As long as you had managed to cover your tracks, you could escape without leaving a trace. And yet, by the time we had arrived in this hospital, you were already here. Now, why would you do something so foolish? The answer is simple. Because there is something in this hospital you needed to keep away from us. And what else could that be but a way to cure the poison you used? I can't stand men who have nothing more to offer than their minds. I imagine you must have heard that from Irene Adler a lot too, didn't you? I'll think you not to draw a comparison between her and an agent of pure evil such as yourself. Rip. Now then, as we can be sure that Miss Koenig's purpose in coming here was to protect it, we'll simply ask ourselves what this cure might be. It would have to be something already lost in proper human history, as well as something unattainable in any other lost spell, which leaves the Fusang Tree. Quite so. There are many things unique to this lost spell. The Fusang Tree is the only thing I can think of that would be impossible to obtain elsewhere. As the key to this Sage World's mystics, we know that it has no end of biochemical applications, as Chen Shui Hong has so aptly demonstrated. I see no other magecraft system that could possibly be used to refine such a strange and complex poison. Well, I suppose there's no point in playing dumb any longer. Yes, you're right, the poison was derived from the Fusang Tree. The substance made by distilling its roots with yin energy is called Zhan Shui Mingmai, or Immortal Decline. And the one made by decocting its leaves with yang energy is called Zhan Hua Mingmai, or Immortal Lifeline. Either way, whether you're making poison or antidote, you need something from the Fusang Tree. Of course, you could always make an antidote without the Fusang Tree, as long as you could extract something with the same components. But we all know proper human history lost those kinds of mystics long ago, don't we? Which means the antidote I had on me was your one and only hope. Given that I held my life in my hands, I did consider making him my slave and forcing him to do my bidding. But I couldn't get Akuta's report out of my head. If only I had never heard her mention there was a lost belt. But the Fusang Tree remained alive and in human custody. So once you knew, you felt you had no choice but to go and guard it. You must be quite the worrywart yourself. I prefer to think of it as knowing when to hedge my bets. But if you used to call it, your instincts helped us out considerably for once. Once we obtain the Fusang Tree for ourselves, we can cure my poison, correct? Theoretically, yes. But to actually do that, you'd have to make your way into Zhongyang, where the Emperor is. And you'd have to be insane to do that, wouldn't you? And we're going to have to face off with Chen Shui Hong eventually, especially now that the Emperor is trying to wipe us out for being quote-unquote Confucians. Besides, we can't leave this lost belt until we find the Tree of Emptiness and chop it down. The hidden Tree of Emptiness, well, I suppose it all boils down to the same thing. At any rate, curing my poisoning remains our top priority. Can I assume our next destination to be Zhongyang then? Yes, of course. After all, we do need to get our hands on that antidote at all costs. As Cordea's director, I am personally responsible for the lives of my staff, and that includes me. Well, there we go. Lost Spell 3 victory is yours? Well done, Saiyan. How did you enjoy it? I certainly can't afford to go around dying first. Well said. So what do we do with Koenig's? Don't worry, my boy. We'll find a way to save you, just see if we don't. You hang in there and focus on defeating Chen Shui Hong. So relieved. I know we're not out of the woods yet, but at least this takes care of one big problem. I suppose you're right. What was that? Fred finally sees Director Golov back to his old self again. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. Ooh, Tears in the Blood. Yeah, we're definitely not getting this done tonight. So there's 3 sections left, apparently. You know what, I might save those for tomorrow. This is a good point to leave that off there. How much?
Senpai, Da Vinci-chan ga
Only one.
konna
Nah, that's fair enough.
ようこ
What's the
そ
time?
レオ
Quarter
ナ
to
ルド・
12.
ダ・ヴィンチの強化ラボへ今日も元気に始めちゃおう
Why don't I chill out to a game of Binding of Isaac before I head off to bed? I think I might do that. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the toilet first, so I'll be back in a moment. I've returned. Can we also throw some sync? What's it? Mothman? I know you gotta save for Quetz. Wait, Quetz? What do you mean Quetzalcoatl? I'm assuming you mean Quetzalcoatl. Is there a banner for her soon? Alright, I am going to play a couple of rounds of, or maybe a round, we'll see how they go. Binding of Isaac. Just to chill out before I head off for the night. If you'd like to take along for that, you are more than welcome. If not, I completely understand. Alright. What do we got? Those knocks. Oh, my nose. What the hell? Distracting myself from the day-long headache appears to have worked. Charlie, welcome. It's time for me to switch over to Binding of Isaac. Chef Ramsay as a servant, that would be fucking money. That'd be great. He would have to yell, "Where's the lamb sauce?" to some degree. As he throws some type of sauce at, what? Sorry, what scene did I have this on? Oh, we can kill Steam Avatars, right? Stream Avatars. Binding of Isaac. Right, there is a new DLC coming out in a month or so for Binding of Isaac, so I'm very keen for this. Beef Wellington. Oh, Charlotte, that's nice. Ryder Quetz gets a banner during Quetzmas with both Marthas. Ah, okay. That's weird. It didn't... Oh, there he goes. Okay. I'm lucky. I've already got Quetzalcoatl myself. So, NP2 as well, no less. Hang on. My controller has not connected for some reason. There we go. It is not. Alright. That's odd. I'll have to just turn the game off and back on again. Give me 1 second. Let the game do its thing. It's weird. It sort of detected my controller. There it goes. Picked it up. Is that working, or screams people calling them a donkey? Also good. Alright, there it goes. Okay, it's back up. What do we want? Let's do a Forgotten Run. That could be fun. Alright, now I've got to remember I can switch this unit. Alright, so what do we got here? Ooh. Let's deal with that from afar. Alright, I can actually hit them through that. And I can throw, can I not? Oh, there we go. Take me a while to remember this. There we go. Oh, dip! Good. And there is a bomb up here. Well, breakable rock. Well, I got a key, why not? Okay, cool. Those hearts are useless. What now? Oh, shit. Well, I was lucky. I need some knockback. Oh, this might be fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to engage in close combat. Let's go. This one character really does change up Isaac quite a bit. Making a melee character of all things. Use Eve. The character Eve? Chance to shoot slowing tears. Does this mean if I throw this, it might slow things? Wait, is that another... No, it's not breakable rock. Uh-oh. No! There we go. Well, there is a breakable rock there, but I don't have a bomb for it. I'll come back for that. You know what? This might be easier. Oh, I can. My bone was shooting slowing bones. Come on, you. There we go. More batteries. I guess I'll get that for now. I don't know what's going to combo well with this bone item. Yeah, melee club thing. This is going to react different with all the items. Oh, this is annoying. Fuck these things. There we go. I'm getting keys aplenty, I guess. So at least there's that. I have to do more Binding of Isaac, I think. I do like the game. Another one I want to kick up again is New Vegas. Or just Fallouts in general. Oh god, I have to throw this at you. There we go. You know what? I'm not going to try to break that. Well, that's what I get. Come on, you. I wonder if this will work. Damn it! More bombs appeared. I need that. No, give me... Because I don't know where that could actually pop out of there. Don't shoot your laser, please. What did I just say? Gotcha. Empty heart container. Good thing I have 2 hearts lying up over there. Starting room normally contains a breakable wall. Normally a breakable wall, or to be more precise, a hidden room, is always accessible from all sides. So, well, not all sides, but if you've got one room with a wall on the left you can access, but you go up and around, and the wall is blocked off by, say, a rock or something, you know there's no hidden room there. It follows certain rules. Okay, we need 2 bombs to get through that. Also, Curse of the Blind, so I have no idea what the items in this room are going to be. If anything. Oh, this will be fun. Yes. Fight me, little flies. Let's see if we can find an example for you. Thank you. Come on. Okay, the slowing effect on this is great. Okay, so see how this wall is blocked off? Here, so now I know that there is no hidden room there. So they never block. Oh, well, okay, whatever this is going to be. Roid Rage. Speed and range up. Oh, that's not too bad. Because you won't ever need to, blow up a wall, blow up rocks to access a hidden room. A moth just flew past my eyes. Hey, thank you. Oh, I do appreciate the speed, actually. So there may be a hidden room here to get into the item room, because it's not blocked. Oh, no! Come on, you. Are you kidding me? Whilst the boss drops a bomb item of some sort. Okay. Oh, you bastard. These flies. There we go. Fucking Monstro. He's gonna sit there spitting him. But I've been quite keen to play New Vegas again. Mainly because I've actually forgotten a lot about the game. Not all of it, but enough that I know I'm going to get quite a bit of enjoyment out of it. Alright, what do we get? Wooden spoon. Alright. I'm going to save the bomb, I think. Yeah, I'll save the bomb. Let's go. Well, I've got 3 keys, so might as well. Reroll all of your items and all pickups and items on the entire floor. You know what? We'll hold on to that. So I can make use of that. Ow. Keep the key, though. So that's 6. It gives me options. Why did I do that? Alright, I can just keep forgetting I can do that. Oh, I'm a genius. Just sped right into it. Come on, you. Do not spit a spider. Let's see what's in here. Heals half a heart when it hits an enemy. Okay, so that thing is useless to me. Now, I was gonna do the boss, but I don't think I want to. So it's gonna reroll everything. Sulfuric. Also, I'm now slow. I got a bunch of bombs. It's kind of like I got more hearts, really. Well, there's a key here. Let's go see what the item room rolled into. That might be interesting. Hopefully something different. Oh wait, did this roll into anything different? A coin. Poison touch. Yeah, sure. I'm even slower now. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I can break rocks occasionally. Son of a... You know what? Do I have special tiers? I do. Come on now. Gimme. So technically I just keep swinging my bone. At that rock, I should be able to break through it. Apparently. Oh, you bastard. Don't interrupt my test. No! That's weird. I thought that's what that was. What does that do then? Must be extra damage. I sworn that was sulfuric acid. Oh, that's annoying. You bastard. I think it is extra damage. This is most definitely not the best of combos. Oh! No. Oh, shit. Okay, good. That did work. I was lucky. Go, my spiders. Me, you. Good. And no, don't you dare. Alright. Any treasure rocks in there? No. Alright, cool. Continuing on. Where's the boss? I forgot how different the usage of this character was. Oh, absolutely. 2 boss items spawn instead of 1. That is a great item. Getty. Ow. You know what? Let's not risk that. Oh wait, I can just do this. Aha! I use myself as a shield. Pro strats here. Go, my spiders. Kill him. Okay, so some fights are made trivial by this tactic. Come on, you. Oh, no, you don't. Nice try. Guess I just need more attack damage. There we go. Alright. 1 bone heart spawns, 3 red hearts. They both did the same thing. Well, this one's technically better. Alright, cool. Well, we got that at least. And that's the first time I've ever seen that item. And that's courtesy of winning up one of the hard difficulties. Oh dear. As you bastard. My swear of the night, apparently. Unidentified pit.
Range up.
Oh dear. No. No. There we go. Nope. Oh. No. Ow. Son of a bitch. How did you... Okay, sure. No, you don't. Come on. There we go. I'm definitely running out of health. I might be screwed here. Reduce my health to half heart fires 1 large piercing spectral tear. You know what? Fuck it. What's this gonna do? Oh, it's a usable item. Yo, that's pretty cool. I like that. We are now the glass cannon. That was not what I wanted to do. I fucked myself over. I wanted to keep all those soul hearts I had. Beautiful. This is gonna get me killed, but it's awesome. Oh dear. Ah, there it goes. Damn it. Ooh. Tears leave creep or shoot fire instead of tears. I want to see what this is, just so how it reacts with the burn. Okay, so it doesn't affect the burn at all. Maybe I throw the burn. Oh, wait. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is real cool. There we go. Got my key. Nope. Nope. Thank you. What else we got? No. Stay away from me. Oh, that went out down the edge. Oh dear God. There's a lot of rocks there. Wait, is there 2 shops? No. Where are you? Some of these rooms are quite annoying. What's the abundance of keys? Oh, oops. Get ruined. Oh, it was hard up top, didn't even see it. That could have been nice. Oh, that'll do. That sad photo is going to increase that. A blank room. Oh, wow. No. Bad. Alright, what's in here? Damage every coin. Alright, money's power is good. It is good civ. Get back here. I need more coins now. I must be greedy. Give me coins. I'll take it. Did nothing. I got a shield. Okay, I'm going to use that. Higher angel room chances. Back up the poop. Maybe there's a coin. Yes. Oh, let's go. More poop. Damn. Oh, wow. This creep on bosses is nuts. Apparently there's a way to get those for free by switching between characters, but I won't be doing that. It's all about timing and speed, and I don't know what the timing is. Oh, man. The sleep night's gonna be good, I think. I'm also looking at a new desk, mainly so I have more table space. I'm thinking maybe the cats would appreciate something else to lie on. While I consider... Shit, didn't think of that. Oh, no! Bastard. Why did I do that? Okay. That's not right. There we go. I consider the whole new computer idea. And I would just appreciate some more table space in here. I've got everything sort of squished on my one desk. First world problems. I just saw one on special during the Black Friday sales, and it looked very nice to have. So I might just do that. Why am I getting so many bombs? There's a lot of good deals going off right now. There we go. Oh, right. Went that way to avoid that, and yet I still somehow managed to get hit by the explosion. Go shit. I gotta remember what these enemies do. What is it? Range down. Really? Thank you. Come off it. There we go. Bomb. So many bombs. What is this? Rerolls rocks. Oh, that's worrisome. That's a bit weird. Oh. Alright. There's a poop there, so... Nothing. Oh, no. Do not fire at me. Rerolls rocks is a weird item. I'm gonna constantly do that, aren't I? Destroying rocks will spawn coins. Okay, that's a good combo. Thank you. Come on. Oh, wait. Cheaty a little bit. Come here. Dotted the slime. Oh, works in toastals as well. Oh, really? Making me an extra coin? Oh, might as well just do this. There we go. Perfect. Oh, do this whole shebang again. There we go. Actually, wait, I wonder if, hold on. Is this gonna be... Oh, look at that. Much quicker. Growth hormones, speed and damage up. Oh, baby. Here we go. We're getting a damage run now. What's in here? I could, but no. Thank you. Don't want to deal with that guy running up. Well, I will just constantly strive to kill my Isaac, won't I? It is inevitable at this point. Can you not? Thank you. 2 range down. I'll pass. That one might do something special. Stay away from me. I was right. Bastard blew up. Ow. Damn it.
Puberty.
Finally getting a good run with some of my favorite items. And I'm going to have to go ahead and now deal. In fact, I'm probably about to die. Now up here in the womb. Huh. Bold of me to assume that I'm going to get that far. Also, I thought that was an item you picked up. I didn't realize it was a pick-upable. Ah. Ah, whatever. Well, it's 12:15. I'll leave it there. There's a few runs to chill down to. I'll find some to raid, and that will be that. Let's see who's online. Hey, you know what? I'll simp for CZ. I hope he's not ahead of me in Lost World 3, because he looks like he might be. Alright. Well, let's set up that raid, and with that, that will be that. I can go rest my weary head. Kind of looks like he's just started. Okay, cool. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to raid him now, and that'll be that. So, good night, everyone. I'll catch you around.